you want to go ahead and get on Rocket League?
Oh. I did not spend any time on this thumbnail, but oh well. I should have been thinking about that.
What the hell?
My computer is running at 1 million miles an hour right now. I'm pushing this thing to its limit.
Yeah, just watch your CPU.
Maximum overdrive. Hiya!
It's gonna be epic. This is it.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello. Pre-game broadcast.
Yeah, I'm ready to roll, Ryan. If you are, does everyone have their recordings going?
Not yet. Hold
I'm
on
streaming.
2 seconds. Hold on 2 seconds.
Okay.
I'm gay too.
Hello, Griffin Stream. Sorry that you're hearing this a little bit early.
Hold up. Bye.
Don't say
Rocket
sorry,
League is
Camby.
over.
Not
There's
you
no-
hovering at 10%.
There's nobody on the
Locked
stream.
in.
Don't worry.
All right.
Okay, we're good.
Oh my gosh.
So are we, Camden, are we doing an intro or are we just going to
Yes.
player?
Hold on, I need to
Okay,
get a full DC, but I'm already on. I'm ready to go.
Oh my gosh. Let's get this shit going.
Parker, Ellie, are you guys watching the stream?
Holy fuck, my computer
Sophie,
is
pull up
shitting
the
itself.
stream, baby. We're about to start
Is
intro.
Griffin streaming my POV or his POV? You guys know?
I'm streaming your POV.
Okay.
When do I sing the national anthem?
I have a national anthem and a USA chant ready to go, Ellie. So, do you want the background guitar with it?
Can you invite us, Camden? Or do you want to do that yet?
Ellie,
Yeah,
this can be shown to hundreds of thousands of tens of thousands of people.
Don't you
Ellie,
dare.
this could go big.
That's my Welch's fruit snacks.
All right, everybody. We are going
Ellie's.
to go live in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome into beautiful Beckwith Park, aka the Bubble, here inside of Rocket League's tournament in the PR's Mid-East Conference. Ryan Murphy.
Cam Dog.
Alongside by the amazing and always fantastic Cam Dog here inside the booth for what's sure to be an exciting start to a brand new season. Camden, we've got plenty of exciting matchups tonight. There's no telling how long we'll be here. This is where
Of
you
course,
respond.
Ryan. I am super pumped to watch all 15 matches that we have tonight. I could not be more excited to watch the PR team premiere.
It's going to be an exciting matchup tonight, and with this, we look ahead to your starting lineups for tonight. It's going to be a round-robin style, but I'm lagging, so there's no telling if I'm going to be able to get through this or not. That is going to be up to Camden, as I haven't been lagging for the last 4 hours, but now we've got to that point. So here we go into the starting lineup. Starting us off, we're going to roll the music. We're going to roll the music. Storming in at 6 foot in his second year in the Rocket League. Just changed his name recently, actually. Hailing out of Beijing. Yes, you heard that right. That Beijing. It's Oreo Mono. Coming in and starting at number 2 at 6'1". He loves this song. You know him and you love him. He's in his 18th year in the Rocket League. He's got 46 YouTube subscribers, 11,000 channel views. Uncle Ron David. And coming in at number 3, this is a song that you're all gonna love. He brings the thunder. Coming in at 5'9", in his 3rd year in the Rocket League. hailing out of Louisville, Kentucky. Most notably, the only player under 6 foot tonight, Andrew Gravy Graves. And coming in at number 4. At 7'2", in his 5th year in the league, they call him Born Slippy. Hailing out of Moscow, Russia, who fought a polar bear in the 1978 Winter Olympics, Harrison Moose Chico. I'm crying.
Oh.
And rounding out your starting 5 for tonight, everything in this man's lineup is unknown. Reigning out of the old block, they call him the Night Fury and whispering death, Breezy That rounds out your starting 5 tonight. What's going to be a round robin style tournament here in Rocket League Camden. It's time to get these games underway.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem.
I can't hear the music.
I'm not playing it yet. All right, you ready?
Yeah, I have the lyrics pulled up.
The anthem's over, baby. It's Rocket League time. It's time.
This is hype.
Say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? O'er the land of the free
Oh, shit.
and the home of the free.
That was El Reese, ladies and gentlemen. Big round of applause for El Reese. And once everybody joins my lobby, we will start the tournament. I am waiting on Ryan Racer and Ron David.
I don't know how to join this thing, Camden R. Jackson. There we
you're
go.
in
I
your
figured
Ryan.
it out. I figured it out. It's okay.
Ladies and
All's
gentlemen,
fair.
if I can have your attention, please, as we transition to our main event. Uh-oh. Okay, bad news, guys. I can't make it a 2v2.
You can
Do I just
make
make
it
it 3v3 and spectate?
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Jacob, we were
missed the
starting the first
introduction.
heat. You were in it, but Ryan just hit spectate.
You just missed
Okay.
In our first teams, we have Moose and King Oreo of the West, and Gravy and Ron David of the East. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get this thing underway. It's a 3v3. We have a bot. We have a bot on the field.
Bots have infiltrated.
Can
on
we
either side.
restart? Hold on.
It's fair game. We have bots on each team.
Don't restart!
Oh, big shot.
We need to spill blood on the field! Do not restart!
Trying to hit Harrison.
This is Rocket League!
Oh, Camden left the game.
Camden trying to figure out how to turn off bots.
Do not restart! This is
going on
America!
Inside the arena. Oh my God.
I assume so.
Yes, everyone back out.
All right,
Everyone
restart,
back
restart.
out.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Everyone back out.
I'm reporting the
Everyone back
server.
out. Everyone
Oh my
back
God.
out.
That was
Okay.
That was so funny.
I didn't realize I forgot I had bots on from the thing earlier.
Oh,
Is
geez.
everybody
So far,
in-
smooth sailing in this production.
Is that,
Yes.
Listen, I was doing good thus far. Is everyone back in the lobby?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. I have no bots. All right. Holy shit, who's like an 8-bit? Once again, in the West, Moose and King Oreo. In the East, Gravy and Ron David. A battle of legends here. Hopefully with no bots this time.
Here they go, and we're underway.
Ryan, you can take the reins on this one.
Oh, Oreo launching it across the court. Ron David knocking it back down. Could have set up an open shot there. Luckily, not going to do
Good
the
hit,
same.
Griffin.
Here comes Ron David back the other way. Fails to get a solid hit there. Let it be known, Ron David is a goalie merchant and comes in with the save right there.
You got that, Griffin?
Adrock Gravy going for the bump on Oreo Monarch. Oreo Monarch evading it and gaining control of the ball after Ron David hits it out. Adrock Gravy hitting it over, going for this goal on Slippy. Slippy saves it, kicks it back. Oreo going for the 100. Slippy trying to hit it over, misses, whiffs. Oreo Monarch taking it up the corner. We're going to watch premier players here, Ryan. Premier players as they duke it out second by second in this Rocket League premiere.
These are players with thousands of games
Oh,
under their
a big
belt, and you can
boom!
see exactly why. Gravy with the big boom. Give him 5
Ron
just for that
David,
explosion.
a phenomenal save there. Board Slippy going to try and take pressure. Kicks it out of the corner, misses. Oreo keeps it down there. Kicks it up, pass for Oreo. Oreo not recovered yet. Keeps it in the corner, bouncing it up off the top side. Ron David driving on the side of the wall. What is he doing? Adrock Gravy, a phenomenal pressure there to keep the ball in the air. Oreo! A goal! Watch this replay.
Shows
Here's
you
a
why
guy
he's the
that
king.
knows Rocket League. Look at that beautiful corner touch right over top of the two enemy players of the East.
This is why they call him the king. And now we're back underway once again, giving the pink side an opportunity to bounce back.
Oreo
Here's
Monarch applying
going for
pressure
the strike.
first.
Gravy with a good knock. Here's Gravy again with a huge clear to the far right corner. Monarch's going to pick it up on the far side. Carries it up the wall. He's going to try some air maneuvers here. Fakes out Gravy. Gets it over the top, but look at Ron David.
Oh
Ron
my
David
goodness, and
now
a
on
beautiful
the
hit by
attack.
Oreo Monarch there, Ryan Racer. Setting it up for his teammate to try and click it down the field. Oh my goodness, both white players having a good strong hand on the ball right here. They're kicking it down over. Oreo Monarch, a beautiful
Oh,
shot off the side.
Ron
But Ron David! Run! They're playing good Rocket League here,
Unbelievable.
Ryan. Phenomenal Rocket League.
Look at this bounce. This could be huge for Gravy. No, Slippy with a big release. Massive implications every time one of these players touches the ball. Here's Slippy on the offensive, setting up a big-time
Oh!
shot. Can't connect with Monarch. Oh, so
Oreo
close.
Monarch.
But Monarch going to try to take it himself.
We don't see misses like that from him typically. Board Slippy calling out his teammate. Wow.
Oh,
it's across
Ron
the-
David!
Ron David! Ron David!
Ties it up. 1-1 with 2:35 to play. Ron David. Ron David is a goalie merchant, but he's trying to break the stigma here tonight.
Holy merchant! Board Slippy going for a goal here. Oh, almost whiffs, but manages to save it. And that's why they call him the Undertaker. Stupid ass. Ryan, we're witnessing a close game here as we assemble on the kickoff. Oreo Monarch and Adrock Gravy taking point. A big kickoff. Ron David goes for the boost. Board Slippy follows up, takes 100 in the corner, kicks it to Oreo Monarch, applying some pressure. Ron David, good kick out to the corner. 2 minutes to go in this first round of the Rocket League Premiere. Ron David bouncing out, but Board Slippy there to take command, goes for a goal, whiffs it, knocks Gravy out of the goal.
Look at Monarch putting the pressure on, knocking it over into the far corner. Ron David there on defense, unable to complete that aerial move, but Adrock Gravy there to bail him out with a huge clear. Here comes Born Slippy. Back the other way. Look at these aerial moves he's going to try to put on. Oh, he just can't
Ron
get it.
David, an open goal on the other end, trying to tie the game. Can Ron David do it? Can Ron David? Ron David does it. A tie game. A stunner here with under 2 minutes to play in the first round of the Premiere, Ryan.
He said, anyone who says I'm a goalie merchant, eat both of those goals tonight for dinner.
Ron just taking commanding lead of the East team here, hoping to get some luck out of his Adrock Gravy teammate, and they're going to apply some pressure from the west side.
Oh, big shot from Monarch. Too strong.
Too strong because Board Slippy bumped him into it, Ryan. You're seeing these teammates fight for the scoreboard leadership here. They're both fighting only a mere, 12 or so points apart, Ryan. I mean, they just can't have the team chemistry. Oh my goodness, the East is firing.
On all cylinders here.
Oh, but an explosion, a 2v1. Can Ron handle it? Oh, and a pass too strong by Oreo.
Here's Slippy on the offensive. Ron David with a huge clear. Back the other way. In transition, Adrock Gravy going to have this one all to himself. No, Slippy comes in out of nowhere. And a huge
by
shot in the air for Monarch.
Goal by Oreo Monarch.
The king continues to reign with a huge aerial shot off the wheel. The West retakes the lead. With under a minute to play, Ron David has put the East on his back this whole game. Can he continue to do it? It's a big shot!
Gravy with an unreal shot, but Slippy is there. Slippy is there.
What a save.
He's applying offensive pressure right off the back end. 40 seconds to go as Adrock Gravy and Ron David are fighting. Oh, Gravy!
No!
Gravy by centimeters, mere millimeters. And Ryan, as we look back at that stat sheet, Ryan Racer, you have to wonder if the height differential between the teams comes into play on that shot. Just a couple inches off, and he's the only one under 6 feet. But he manages to save this one. Oh my God, mix me my words. 15 seconds to go, Ryan. And an explosion. Adrock Gravy on Slippy. Oh my goodness, what's going to happen?
Get going quickly.
They're going to have to apply pressure, Ryan. They're going to have to. Oh, Ron David can't manage to hit the ball. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Ron David has to keep it up in the air. Slippy going to try and ground it. Oh, an unreal first match here. Oreo Monarch MVP just asking for one more time.
If only they could have brought it in there late. They're going to continue to ask themselves what went wrong. Adrock Gravy had a perfect opening shot at the goal and just narrowly missed the game-tying goal. Would have sent us to overtime. But it's going to be the West team that takes the win. Going to be the West team that takes the win. Oreo Monarch. Look at those stats for Monarch. 4 shots on goal, 2 completed, as well as an assist to go along with it.
A beautiful, beautiful first match there. We're going to go downstage to an interview with Uncle Ron David. Uncle Ron, what do you have to say about that phenomenal performance on your end?
Hey, at the end of the day, guys, the best performance and the only good performance is a win, and that wasn't a win. 604 is definitely an excellent game by me. I'm happy to start that way, but to be quite honest with you, I don't want to throw this on my teammate at all. We both got to step up. He's got to step up. He did a horrible job. He was a bad player. All right.
And we take you back into the booth after that one as we set up the next match. We're looking at a phenomenal West and East performance here. Looking to see on the west side, Moose and Breezy Ren. And on the east side, King Oreo and Ron David. We welcome Adrock Gravy into the booth as a third commentator as he waits on his breakout. Adrock Gravy, what do you have to say about that last performance as we start the next match?
You know, it was a tough match for me. Didn't start out hot at all. Started to pick it up there towards the end, but it was just a little too late to do anything and make anything happen.
Harrison's ruining the game.
Back underway.
Harrison.
I'm staring at an empty screen currently.
Breezy Ren in a 1v2 to open it up as we all just back out entirely and leave the match.
Now everybody's going to leave the match here as we reset.
We
some
welcome you back
technical
into the
difficulties.
booth. Welcome back to the booth with Ryan Racer and I as we try and get this one sorted, ladies and gentlemen. Oreo Monarch still in the match, backs out. Ryan, what do you have to say about that last opening performance?
Well, I think you saw very clearly there, Camden. Ron David was doing so much heavy lifting. He said it in the post game, clearly unhappy with his teammates' performance. Really, though, it's going to be about how Ron David could step up and make his teammates better. That's what's going to make the difference because you saw it with Oreo Monarch. He's able to make his teammates better. His stats may not stand out as anything flashy, but he gets the win, and that's what's most important.
All right, and we're off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Premier Rocket League.
Back
Bring you
underway.
back on to the field.
Game 2. And we're off. Oh my goodness, Oreo Monarch, what a save. Back the other way. Here's Monarch in transition. Big hit up the top towards the left side corner. That one knocked away towards center field. Anyone there to receive it? No. Now Slippy going to take advantage. Takes a shot on the goal. Ron David
Beautiful shot.
cannot get the save, but a beautiful shot. A sniper from half field by Born
Yes.
Slippy. Look at this. He's an ace
see
at these
here-
kind of plays.
You see here in the replay, Ryan Racer, no boost from the pink team. The East is struggling just to find those hundreds in the corners.
And we're back underway as the West team leads 1-0 here early. 4.5 minutes to go in this contest. Born Slippy faking off the drive and then hits it into the right corner. Ron David with a clear towards center field. But again, they're just keeping the pressure on here. Back towards the other side. This one knocked to the far right side. Breezy Ren going up for the aerial maneuver, knocking it towards the goal. Monarch with a good clear there, but it still ends up on their side. Ron David trying to size up the competition. Here's Slippy going for the carry and the score.
Goodness. Born Slippy just taking a strong grip upon the competition early on in this game, not even a minute down, and we're seeing him open up all these maneuvers we'd heard about in training all week. Adrock Gravy, as we start this third kickoff, what do you have to say?
You know, it looks like Born Slippy is taking a real handle on this game. If Ron David and Oreo Monarch want to make anything happen, they're going to have to take him out first.
Here's Slippy in defense in the left corner. You just heard from Adrock Gravy following the most recent
Jump by
round
Born
loss.
Slippy.
Oh, and the clear
Oh,
still
Uncle
by
Ron
Monarch. Ron David can't
He
connect.
can't connect. Oreo Monarch manages to save it back in the corner. Born Slippy kicking it out. Monarch chasing down the ball, kicking it, trying to keep possession, but Monarch gets exploded. It's all on
Slippy
Ron.
getting
Ron, a
aggressive
huge
here.
save. Oh my goodness. You know Oreo Monarch just felt a huge weight off of his shoulders.
Born Slippy is getting really, really aggressive here on the back end. He's already got a demo to his name with 3.5 minutes to play in this one. Westside's leading 2-0. Here's Oreo Monarch trying to steal it down the court. Ron David there to bail him out, knocks it into the left corner. Finally, some pressure onto this Westside team, but Brent is just great at clearing the ball. Here it goes to the far side corner.
Oh my goodness, and
West
Jacob's
side on
going to
the
go for a
attack.
shot
Breezy
here. He doesn't
Ren
connect it,
set
but
up.
it's a pass
Beautiful.
instead. A hat trick by Slippy here to open up with under 2 minutes played. Ryan, this is unreal dominance that we did not expect to see from the West team out the gate.
Slippy is taking over. His off-ball pressure is unmatched, and that seems like the on-ball play style of both the Oreo Monarch and Uncle Ron David just isn't meshing well in this team comp. 3 minutes to play, and the West Side leads 3-0. Back the way
Oh, my
down the
goodness.
court. A good attempt at an aerial. My goodness. Imagine if that shot would have landed.
They went for the pitch shot there, Ryan. It's something that we don't see from teammates that don't often play together, but these two players are just unmatched as far as their Rocket League IQ goes. They're containing the ball on the other side of the field. The East can't even get it down.
Pressure is on from the West Side. They're just keeping the ball in the air, and Ron David and Monarch just have no chance of holding on to it. Born Slippy scored off his play similarly. Too strong that time off the top crossbar.
Oh my
back
goodness.
down the floor. Finally, Ron David in transition might have an opportunity here, putting the pressure on the West Side, but no, another big clear here from Ren. And back they go the other way. It's just a game of ping pong between these two teams right now. Slippy gonna fake him out here, take it out of the back left corner. Gonna send it all the way to the opposite side of the field, making sure he's holding on to that boost. A big save knock up there by Ron David. David in transition, not gonna hold on to it. Slippy now. Try to make that same play he made earlier. Instead, sets up his teammate for the goal.
4-0. You have to wonder, Ryan, what on earth is the East game plan from here? You're down 4-0 with under 2 minutes to play. How do you come back from this? Can Ron, David, and team rally?
There's just not much they're going to be able to do. I think the East Side is struggling clearly to mesh with their offensive capabilities, but Ron David putting the pressure on straight off the tip.
Oh my goodness, and you're just wondering how aggressive can they really be? Can they forfeit defense? And you can see that they're trying to. They're applying that full court pressure, but Slippy cannot connect on the goal while he has an open shot.
What a shot on goal by Born Slippy, but it's cleared straight to
Monarch!
center field. Monarch!
Monarch!
He answers!
You have to wonder, Monarch always pushing it down the field. They're saying many men can stop him. He thinks that many men cannot.
Many men wish death upon me. Blood in my dog and I
His
can't
name
see.
is Monarch. They
I'm
call him
trying
the
to be
king.
what I'm destined to
He
be.
is the
And
Oreo.
niggas trying to
Here he
take my
goes.
life away.
3 goals to make up in 90 seconds. Can the East team do it in this game?
You have to wonder if they could keep up that rate of pressure that you just saw on that last possession. They might be able to. You're seeing missed shots from the West here. This is not how they opened the game, Ryan.
But if you're the West team at this point in time right now, you just want to keep the possession with you. You want to have an opportunity to keep the ball away from this East team and take good shots on goal like that one.
Oh, an unreal bump by Slippy there. Did you see that? Uncle Ron with an open shot, but Slippy just manages to get the pick play.
Monarch!
Oh, Monarch! Oh, Monarch so close to make it half of the scores he
Look
needs
at
in under
Ford
30
Slippy in
seconds, and we just saw a
transition.
collapse, Ryan. A collapse on the defensive end for the East.
Slippy in transition, a beautiful play. Even under pressure there from Monarch late, he found the angle he needed to get that shot in the goal.
Oh my goodness, Ryan.
Excellent
This is just
precision.
unlike anything we've seen today. And I don't know if we'll see anything like this again. A personal performance of over 700 points with under a minute to go still. Oh my goodness, he might break 1,000. He might break $1,000.
Born Slippy is having himself a game. Look at this score, using his opponent as a backboard.
Ron David shaking his head in disbelief. We see on the sideline, you can't see it from your POV audience watchers, but Ron David with the sunglasses on, very peeved about this performance.
You can see
Oh
his
my
angered
goodness.
eyes.
Is he
Look at
gonna
this
do it
shot
again?
from Slippy.
Oh,
Too strong.
Breezy Ren can't connect. But Slippy's just going to keep applying pressure here. I mean, this is disgusting, right? You'd think that he'd have a little mercy on him.
No, this is all about keeping the possessions on. A lot of stuff can happen even in 20 seconds in Rocket League.
You
But this
almost
5-score
wonder,
lead,
are
they're going to
both
hold on
Slippy
to
and
it here. They're
Breezy
just going
Ren-
to keep stacking it on.
What kind of message are they sending to their opponents?
Going forward, Born Slippy is showing that he's not going to be afraid to take the goals that are available to him. He's just broke 1,000, 6 goals on 11 shots. Down the way, final 15 seconds. It's going to be a 6-point win here.
Oh my goodness. You
Maybe
shouldn't have said anything.
7.
They might
Oh
just
my
make it
goodness.
7.
6 or 7 for Born Slippy's going to try it again. Ron David clears it
Oh
away,
my
but the West
goodness.
Side with a
As time
dominant victory
expires.
in Game 2.
We take you downfield to Born Slippy. Born Slippy, what do you have to say about that performance?
I'm the best. You look at the scoreboard, you say, how is this possible? And I'll tell you how it's fucking possible. It's because it's me. It's the only way it's possible. You'll see no other performance like that for the rest of the tournament. I fucking smash everyone. Thank you.
Born
heard it
Slippy,
here
do-
first,
do you
Ryan. Back
drink
to
a
you.
Coors Banquet? I have to ask if we could get a headset down to Born Slippy. Do you drink a Coors Banquet before every match?
I drink a Coors Banquet before I take a piss, before I feed my baby, before I kiss my wife. I drink a banquet before any fucking deal, business or personal related. It's a way of life. It's more than a drink. So
Beautiful.
That's a good answer. Back to us in the booth. Camden, what
We
a
take you.
performance we just saw from the West team.
I don't know if we've ever seen anything like it. I'm going to go back to the other POV. My camera's jacked up. Sorry. We're looking at all the benches here. As we look at the next lineup as far as teams go, we're going to be looking on the west side, Born Slippy and Adrock Gravy versus Oreo Monarch and Breezy Wren. We're going to look for Ron David to sit out this round after his phenomenal performance in round one as he joins us in the booth and we watch this third matchup. Ron, what do you have to say about your last two performances?
Hey, fellas. First of all, I just want to throw it out
is
there.
gonna
I
be
am
crucial here.
semi-chubbed. But if we want to talk about Rocket League, I mean, gentlemen, I am 0-2. I carried my first game, but the second game, I got to say, it was quite a bit of a stinker. Just going to look to move past that, build some confidence during my off time, and then hopefully come back even better.
We love to hear it, Ron. We're excited to see your next performance.
Fellas, I think that what this is really going to come down to is not who is the best player, it's who can mesh well with any teammate.
True.
As you saw,
Mr. Ron David, what do you feel like that has been your issues for the first two rounds? It's just the meshing of teammates.
Well, hey, you saw how
It
me and
seems
Andrew
like maybe
played.
some other matchups are doing better.
You saw how me and Andrew played. It was a coherent team. We had, Oreo and Born Slippy sweating there for a little bit. I mean, let's be honest here. And then when me and Oreo get on a team, it just wasn't coherent. There's no chemistry. We're not flowing together in the gameplay. So what it really comes down to is who can pair together well.
Phenomenal
Good
oversight
answer.
there from you, Ron. It's always nice to hear from a player on the field and get your unique perspective.
Uncle Ron,
Ryan,
how
as
do
we
you
tune back into the
dissect
game.
what's going on currently? Uncle Ron, how do you dissect currently what's going on the field here? Because it seems like Born Slippy is just ahead above the rest now, but you see the chemistry that him and Gravy are having. How do you analyze this gameplay?
If I was, let's see this way. If I was Gravy here, I would have done exactly what he just did.
I love it, Ron. As we hear from the crowd,
Good
oh my
answer.
goodness, a screech from the upper rafters screaming out for her fiance. That's El Reese up in the top, our phenomenal national anthem performer. And we go into the kickoff as we watch a 1-0 lead from the west over the east. Once again, Born Slippy and Adrock Gravy taking on Oreo Monarch and Breezy Wren. Born Slippy actually on the bottom of the leaderboard. This is not something we've seen yet, Ryan.
Yes, unlikely of him, but he's had 2 shots on goal. At some point, those shots are going to fall. 3 minutes still to play here. Monarch and Gravy going head-to-head, and it gets knocked up into the corner. Here's Ren. Gravy getting back quickly with that boost pickup he got. and a big
there
stop
he
by
goes.
Slippy.
And
There he
he
goes.
Why did we ever question it, Ryan? He's one of the best players we've seen.
He continues knocking on that door, and eventually it's going to open, and he slams it in right there.
That's what he does. And Ryan, we have to wonder, as we see a commanding 2-0 lead from the west, not really giving up any pressure here. A performance from Adrock Gravy we did not see in the first round with Ron David on his team. We have to wonder, is the common denominator Born Slippy, or maybe it's back and forth from all players tonight?
We're going to wait and see. We got plenty of games to figure that out. There's Slippy with a direct challenge there.
Oh
And
my
here's
goodness. Oreo Monarch.
Can
Oh,
transition
so much
with a
heat
big
on that
shot.
ball.
Slippy! Slippy on both offense and defense is just the class of the field tonight. Another great clear to the back corner.
But Adrock Gravy's applying some pressure here. Oh, Breezy Rin there to save it, but Adrock Gravy's going to follow up, and Breezy Rin cannot get back. This is not something we've seen from Breezy Rin in some time.
Gravy doubling down. He let you think that first shot was all he wrote, but he came back and finished off the signature with an exclamation point.
And Ryan, as we get into this
Back
kickoff
underway.
here, we're going to see Oreo Monarch and Adrock Gravy go head-to-head, but Oreo Monarch trying to take some pressure, keeping it in the middle of the field. Breezy Rin whiffs under the ball, and Board Slippy's going to take
Oh,
it and
Slippy.
go.
Oh, he almost had it there. Gravy!
This is not something we saw from Breezy Rin in the last game. We did not see misses. How much did Board Slippy pay him? You have to wonder, is there collusion going on in this league?
Let me ask you guys. You guys are the smart people, and as your guest host, I just want to say, who was on Breezy Ren's team last game? Is it just that Born Slippy makes his teammates better?
True. We've only seen wins from the Born Slippy category, Ron. It's a wonder to say. Speaking of, when do you line up with Born Slippy?
I don't know, but I'm
Whoa,
excited.
too strong,
All I
Game
can say
six.
is, look at Adrock Gravy. Look how he dances on the field with Slippy on his team. Did you guys know that Adrock actually sucks? But no, as he's on team with Born Slippy, he's able to elevate and get to a different level of play style that enables him to win games. And guys, this is a contest where winning wins.
That's true, Ron, and
Absolutely, Ron
it's something
David.
that we always talk about across all sports, not just Rocket League, but the NFL, any other major program, is being greater than the sum of your parts. How can you elevate as a team compared to your individual components? And we're wondering if maybe Born Slippy can just elevate every player and every team.
You look at those
Guys,
stats
it's-
right now, Cam Dog, and it seems that tells the story.
It's a fantastic
Adrock Gravy.
point.
Slippy, 1,000 points.
Adrock
But
Gravy,
this game only 477, and with a goal, 2 assists to his name. Wow, big goal there from
this
the east
actually
side.
could be a momentum turner. 40 seconds, a lot can happen, Ryan. What are we going to see from the East team?
40 seconds to play. You got 3 goals to make up. You have to look for an instant goal here or a pinch shot of some kind. Look for the team to maybe come together for some kind of aerial play. Underway. On the kickoff, timer once again started. 3 goals to make up for the east side, but Slippy on the prowl and knocks
Oh,
it
my
down.
goodness. Denies any comeback attempt whatsoever with 34 seconds. I'm not sure we're going to see enough time to even tie the game and take it to OT.
Big time players make big time plays. And Born Slippy is just that. 5-1, the West Side leads, 30 seconds to play. And already the pressure on. Here's Gravy with the knockaway.
Oh, my
Slippy with the
goodness.
up and under, and he puts
He's
it
just
in
toying
again.
with his food. He's playing with his food like a cat and a mouse, Ryan.
Ron David mentioned it earlier, but you talk about how Born Slippy makes his teammates better. These two look like they're doing the salsa in Bad Bunny's halftime performance with the way they're dancing around their opponents right now.
I mean,
He
guys,
wants to
it
kick off
is
his play.
truly something special to watch. Short of Wembenyama, this is a player who has just absolutely
pinch.
shaken up his sport.
He has. He's transcended the normal levels of the game. Ron, as we look at the last 10 seconds here, what are you looking forward to out of your next performance?
Well, I'm just going to go put balls in goals.
How big are the balls you're putting in the goals, Ron David?
Huge, big balls, possibly even enormous.
I love to hear
Fellas,
it. Thank you, Ron David.
Get
Thank
ready
you,
to
Ron.
watch
Get back on the
greatness.
field.
Thanks for having me on.
Yep, appreciate you, Ron. Good luck in your next match.
Absolutely. As we welcome you back into the session, because everyone keeps joining and leaving the Discord, and it ruins my cropping and ruins one of our faces. So I just show everybody here. Welcome back into the lobby as we prepare for the next round. We are going to be looking at, once again, a West and East matchup. On the West, King Oreo and Ron David. On the East, Gravy and Breezy Rin. We're going to get a game break for Born Slippy here as we welcome him into the booth to talk about his last 3 games.
Hello, gentlemen. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm very excited. Looking forward to seeing this upcoming match. just seeing how much worse they are than me is going to be pretty amusing. So looking forward to it.
Slippy, and it's nice to know how humble you are as a player. We love the fact that you're encouraging of all players within this tournament. What are you expecting to see out of the team pair of King Oreo and Ron David here?
Well, I'll tell you, it really is going to come down to how Nick Oreo plays around Ron David's strengths here. You know, Ron David, his first couple performances, we know he can perform. We know he can put in work offensively. He had
Griffin, you need to join. Griffin, you need to join.
He had an
The 2v1
incredibly
right now.
He had such a high point game that he's thinking he doesn't even have to compete in the tournament anymore. I mean, we just see the ego on this guy, and it's not pretty out here.
There he is.
Yeah. All right. Oh, Ron David. Looks like a bit of controller issues.
Dog, this is starting to look like maybe some controller issues plaguing Uncle Ron David here. This could potentially, if he's able to resolve them, help him going forward here in the tournament.
Cam Dog's game is frozen. Cam Dog can't see anything.
Oh no. Cam Dog paused the game, it said.
Work through some technical difficulties here.
Technical difficulties in the booth. I'm going to back
We're
out.
zooming
We're
the
just gonna
game
restart
now.
this thing. Yeah.
Damn it. We're back underway. We're just going to practice, I guess, for this matchup now. They're just going to play around with the ball, play around with their balls. Some guys like playing with balls, and that's fine. That's up to them. Uncle Ron David, nice little knock away there. Cam Dog paused the game again somehow, even though he's not even in it.
What?
Should we all leave?
Oh, wait, no, he joined the match. Cam Dog back in the game, said he paused the match.
We could just all back out and restart.
Yeah, everybody.
Oh,
Sounds
here
like
we
we're
go.
going to have to back out of this game.
Oh,
We're backing out of the match.
Everyone
now.
back out. Everyone back out. I think it's screwed.
Cam did every time
No,
Cam
it
joined, he
wasn't
broke
good.
the lobby.
Nick, I couldn't see anything.
let
at all.
the broadcast team they'll handle it. You just worry about winning. Same goes for you, Ron David and Gravy, and J17U. You all just focus on that.
All I know is Born Slippy is happy that I'm not in the tournament. That's all I'm going to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back onto the field. We'll bring you back in here for a live broadcast as we once again join to see, hopefully Ron David actually joining the match this time. There we go. Good to see.
He's in.
Ladies
Let's
and
see.
gentlemen.
This is Monarch and Ron David matched up once again, Camden. How is this going to work for them going into this matchup? If we're back underway.
I don't know. I'm very curious to see it after their team chemistry failure in the last one. We're hoping to maybe see an increase in play. Maybe they've taken some time off. When Ron came up to the booth, he got to schematically look from the upper angle and learn. I can't with the Wii Sports music. Learn about the game at a higher level.
I'm sorry, Cam Dog. I'm afraid I can't call this Rocket League game because this music is just such a fucking vibe.
Wow!
But you can call a goal when you see it. Breezy Rin scoring.
Wow!
Born Slippy. You've seen many of these from your field POV, but what are you seeing up here in the booth?
I mean, very, very tight angle there. Just a very good shot, very strong opening here. And, you know, quite frankly, what are Ron David and Oreo going to do here to respond to that? I mean, Adrock Gravy, J17U showing some initial promise in their team play, their chemistry. Hopefully Ron David and Oreo can get that same level.
So we're hoping to see
Wow.
Harrison. Ryan, what about that
Wow.
goal?
Yes. Great goal that time. You see it here. Look at the replay. In transition. Brand just unable
Wow.
to get back to it there. That was
Yeah.
just an open shot on goal. That's one of those lacks on defenses. You get a little too aggressive on the offensive side of the ball and you leave a perfect opening like that in 2v2s.
It's something we see too frequently from this team pairing.
Uncle Ron David pressing on the attack. Monarch with a big
Wow.
clear to the other side.
Very
Ron David's
close.
not going to have a shot at this here unless he's able to tip it back.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
he cleared it away from his own teammate.
Oreo Monarch saying, wow.
And look at the
Wow.
east side
Oh
here.
my
They're pressing.
goodness. A beautiful
Another big
touch by
clear.
Breezy Rim. It just doesn't work out. Here's what I'm wondering,
Oreo
Ryan. As we're
Monarch
looking at our scoreboard
taking it
here, we're
down.
seeing Uncle Ron on the bottom and Adrock Gravy on the bottom as well. After their plays together, you think that these two players could just rise to the occasion here in match 4?
And Uncle Ron David mentioned it there when he was joining us in the studio and in the booth. He said, listen, I've just got to step up. Guys have to learn to mesh together right now. That isn't happening with this duo. And the pink team, the east side, is taking advantage of it right now.
Oh.
Even with Adrock Gravy, he's at least getting back on defense and making some solid clears and shots on goal.
That's a brutal miss there by Oreo Monarch.
Slippy, you
but
played
good-
with Oreo
good
Monarch
chemistry.
and against Oreo Monarch in the last 3 matches. What are you seeing from his play style today that's different than what we expected coming into this tournament?
I think Oreo Monarch he's still adjusting to all the different play styles of all the players. Everyone plays a lot different, and learning to shift how you play around that it's difficult and it's challenging. It challenges you as a player, but I'm slowly starting to see him adjust. That wow comment earlier, and I'm eating my own words. What even happened here?
Maybe he just sucks.
Wow.
Wow, what a pinch.
Adrock
Just a
Gravy.
perfect deflect.
Oh
I-
my.
I think we heard a heckler saying that Oreo Monarch might just suck. Maybe he's right. I wouldn't disagree with that sentiment, and I appreciate that heckler for stepping up and saying that. Let's see if Oreo can beat those allegations.
Born Slippy, just as a reminder, you have 2 more games to play with Oreo Monarch.
Yeah, but he'll do good when he's on my team. So
Nice to hear. As we're seeing Adrock Gravy take control and kick it over, Uncle Ron David's going to kick it out dead center. We're looking at a 3-0 lead as 2 minutes come in for the East. We're looking for the West, trying to just get back into this game. Uncle Ron David and Oreo Monarch really hurting for wins right now. Ron David at a grand total of 0 wins, with Board Slippy sitting atop at 3. Everyone else tied at 1. But Uncle Ron David.
Wow.
Oh, Ron David!
wow.
That's it. Camden, before that shot and that made goal, Ron David didn't have a single stat tallied to his name in this game. And now he's put
I
it back
gotta
within
say
2.
that could be the beginning of a good team chemistry there. Beautiful
minute 49
pass
to
by
play.
Oreo Monarch. Very good finish by Ron David.
Oh, Ron David breaking the ankles.
A bit-
Ryan Racer lagging in and out.
Ryan Racer, he's just a blob currently.
And it's gone with the wind.
Oh,
Here's Monarch. Oh my goodness.
wow. Great shot by Gravy. Tough miss there by Oreo.
You have to wonder what this team's going through internally. It is not an easy thing to face
I
defeat in the eyes
really-
like this.
Oh, just brutal touch there. Oh, wow. Good handoff. Oh, my. Interesting touch. Calculated, says J17U. Calculated for the other team, maybe. We'll see. Investigate that guy's bank accounts. J17U! Crazy shot! Ron David! Even better save off the post twice. Wow.
Oh, big shot.
Or
Big shot
Wow.
on the way. Oh.
I can't tell if
Wow.
Ryan Racer's here.
I can't either.
Look at this.
But I'll jump back in. I have everything set up on the producer angle.
Yes,
We'll do the
sir.
last 20 seconds.
Shots!
As Ryan Racer
Dude.
attempts to talk
My goodness.
in some form or fashion. The East is taking a commanding lead as he lags out of the game. Ryan Racer is out of the game in the final 5 seconds as the East, featuring Adrock Gravy and Breezy Rin, take a commanding win over the West, featuring Oreo Monarch and Uncle Ron David.
Wow. What a game.
And we will wait and try to get Ryan Racer back into the game. And maybe back in our Discord. Hello, Ryan. He is
Hello.
in and out. Oh, it's getting better. It is getting there. As we welcome you back into the booth with Ryan Racer and I. You can see how
Ladies and
laggy
gentlemen,
he
I
is
wouldn't
from the
say
production
that.
angle. Oh my goodness. Ryan, in your best words, what was that performance like from Gravy Boat, taking the game into his own hands alongside his partner, Breezy Rin?
Great performance. You see the stats there on your screen. Born Slippy is by far the best of the field. That will only continue, but Gravy Boat and B Ren are right there.
Well,
in the
ladies and
B if
gentlemen,
the
we're going to look on
man
the
who has
west
only
side
ever
here.
been ranked bronze.
We're going to
come
look
back
at
and,
Born
maybe get some
Slippy
points.
and Gravy versus Breezy Ren and Ron David. Ron David on the east. Ron David joined the game.
Just want to point out how there's no Homer on the field here today. I had a couple tough performances in the past, but the field just couldn't come up with the money to pay me today. So I just wanted to get that out there of why I wasn't competing today. Just too big of a cap hit. And
That's how it is, Trip.
I completely understand that, but sometimes it's just hard to hear.
And we're going to see the teams even it up with only 7 seconds of the match after the technical difficulties from Uncle Ron David. We're going to be starting the game at essentially an even score with 4:53 to go in the match. As I bring the broadcast back over into the game. Ryan, welcome back into the booth and into the party. It's good to see you over here.
Hello.
As we start with 4:45 to go, Adrock Gravy is going to be kicking it off to the other side with Born Slippy kicking it up. Adrock Gravy going up for the goal. We have not seen anything like that from Adrock Gravy in the past. The training, he has taken it to another level. Born Slippy setting up with a phenomenal pass there, but Uncle Ron David is flipping out of the way. As we welcome King Oreo taking a snack break into the booth. King Oreo, what do you have to say about your last couple of performances?
The juice is loose.
We can. Statistically, Oreo Monarch, you are not tonight's biggest loser. Ron David still sits at a whopping 0 on his win total. If we look back to the scoreboard, we're going to see Born Slippy at 3, Oreo at 1, Gravy Boat at 2, Ron David at 0, and Breezy Rin at 2.
Here's the thing: is I just gotta step up my game. That's all there is to it. I'm not gonna come in here and bash my fellow competitors. They all work very hard for this moment. I know Jacob. He had to miss the little kid's 5th birthday party for this, so I don't want to go on here and bash.
I understand, Oreo Monarch, and it's always nice to see players sacrificing in every which way, like missing your kid's 5th birthday party for their love of the game. Ryan, as we look back onto the field here with 3:30 to play, the West is up 2-1. Adrock Gravy and Born Slippy playing well together as we've seen in the past, and Uncle Ron David just trying to find his groove after his phenomenal performance in the first game.
Still hasn't been able to replicate that first game performance. Has Ron David. Another missed shot there pretty much sums up everything he's done. And my lagging
And Ryan Racer is lagging as we're going to see Adrod Gravy try to take control of this ball, but Born Slippy in the corner there to corral it. 3 minutes to go as he kicks it off the corner, making Ron David miss. It's Breezy Rin on the back end, kicks it out of the shot. Ron David trying to corral the ball. Gravy beats him to it, but Breezy Rin is there to command it. Born Slippy is going to try and kick it out of the corner as all the teams rotate back. Uncle Ron David going back to play defense, bounces out of the way of Born Slippy as Adrod Gravy charges towards the ball, kicks it around Ron David's corner and into the side. Breezy Rin kicking it off. We're going to see an open middle shot here from Born Slippy, and he gets it. Both team players on the East cannot make it in time to save the ball.
What a tight hole. It must have been Slippy.
As we see a heckler somehow got into the booth. He's commentating with us now. King Oreo, what are you hearing from that heckler? As Adrod Gravy hits another goal. 3 goals for Adrod Gravy, but only 3 points above Born Slippy on the scoreboard. That's the level of impact that Slippy has even when he's not scoring. We're seeing that across the board here in this premiere. Can he maintain it through 15 games? And we're going to see the ball jump up after Ron David has a save. Born Slippy just trying to get up in the air and score on both of them, but Breezy Rin is there to save it. Born Slippy stuck in the goal. Adrod Gravy kicking it back over. They're bullying. They're fighting. Uh-oh, Breezy Rin up in the air, but Ron David recovers and kicks it out. Maybe this is the turn that Ron David needs. We're going to be seeing him kick it down the field as Born Slippy tries to bounce it back. Breezy Rin avoids the bump, kicks it over. It's a 2v1. Kicks it above Adrod Gravy. We're going to see Ron David go for the goal. Oh, my goodness, and he whiffs. What a whiff. And we're going to see Born Slippy carry it. What did I just watch? Did Born Slippy team goal or own goal? Jacob with a phenomenal shot here. Nothing that Born Slippy can do. Just trying to get under the ball and kick it up. We're actually going to have a chance here for the East. A chance for the East, ladies and gentlemen, with under 2 minutes to play as we see Breezy Rin and Adrod Gravy go for the kickoff. Delayed from Adrod Gravy's side. His teammate has to wonder what he's doing as they bring it within a 1-score game.
Sorry, just bringing it up to the booth here. My headset died, and I've been trying to get it plugged back in.
We're going to see excuses being made from the
No
West team,
excuses.
even with a 1-score lead. Oreo Monarch, what do you have to say about that? He loves his Ninja Creamy. We're going to see Uncle Ron.
Wish Oreo Monarch would make me creamy.
We're seeing Ron step it up at another level as he gets a big demo on Gravy and a shot here for Ron. Oh, he can't connect. Born Slippy barely cuts him off in time, and Gravy's back from the dead. Breezy Rin, oh my goodness, no one touches the ball with a wide open net. We're going to see Breezy Rin fighting as Born Slippy gets the boost. This could be a big factor. He kicks it over into the corner, looking for another 100 to steal from the pink team. Kicks it up on the side, and he's going to score it himself. That's the Slippy we've seen with 1 minute to go. We're looking to see the East team try and bring it back. Give us a competitive game here, folks, as I think Oreo Monarch was just humping the camera.
He just slipped it right in there.
He just slips it right in there. That's Slippy. They sure are. I think they have a microphone. We should. Mr. Heckler, what do you have to say with a minute to go in this game?
I just gotta say, happy to be here. Really sad I couldn't make it on the field today. What a block. This game's been kind of boring.
Oh my goodness! Look at that!
What it is.
Mr. Heckler, they're within 1 score with 40 seconds to go. How are you not more excited about this? This is one of the better games we've seen this premiere.
Now that my glorious Runkle Ron has scored, I'm actually really getting into it now. I think Ron's going to have a complete takeover of this game and is going to score 2 more to win it.
I'd love to see it.
I'm more like a dad. I'm cheering for like my son,
Oh, and the crossbar dink as Ron David saves it. Born Slippy hits it right at him. The perfect place for Ron to save. He's playing hard goalie here with 20 seconds to go, but we need to see some aggression from the team as both players whiff. And Breezy Rin has to score it here. He has to score it. No, he's too far back. He's trying to kick it out for Ron. Can Ron get up? No. 10 seconds to go. Can the pink team corral it and get back? Gravy playing possession, kicks it down to the other end of the field. We're going to have to see both teams, both on the pink, keep it up with 0 boost. But no, that's it as the West takes a commanding win in the last few seconds. Adrock Gravy and Born Slippy, we're seeing this team pair play at a high level. Oh my goodness, and a 5-4 win for the West there. Born Slippy, a phenomenal match from him once again. We're seeing these players definitely round into form, though, as Ron David and Breezy Rin definitely brought it back and kept it competitive there. As we welcome Ryan Racer back into the booth. Ryan, how's your internet?
That's up for you guys to decide, because everyone else in total spirit anyway. It was a great game. Very exciting. I don't know if I'm lagging or not.
Definitely
I'm just
a
assuming
great
I am.
game, and you absolutely are, Ryan Racer. We'll take you to the scoreboard real quick, and just taking a gander over here, we're definitely seeing a commanding lead here by Born Slippy at 4, Oreo with 1 point, Gravy Boat with 3, Ron David still at 0, and match 6 at Breezy Rim with 2. We're seeing some competition down at the bottom, but Gravy Boat hanging right under Born Slippy. Maybe he can squeeze out some games here and take the title of Rocket League PR Team Premier Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, going into match 6, we're going to be looking at a matchup on the west of Moose and Born Slippy and Ron David versus King Oreo and Adrock Gravy, as we welcome Breezy Rin into the booth after playing multiple straight games. Breezy Rin, what do you have to say about that performance? Breezy Rin staying muted for this discussion as we kick off 0-0, 4:50 to go. Born Slippy and Uncle Ron. Uncle Ron looking for his first win here, hoping that Born Slippy can carry him to victory as Oreo Monarch and Adrock Gravy look to upset the clear favorite on Slippy's end. Ryan, definitely going through some phases of depression, as I forgot to bring the gameplay back up, and here we are. You haven't missed anything, only 30 seconds played, and 0-0. Born Slippy taking a shot, and we're kicking it around the corner. 4:20 to go. Born Slippy holding it in the corner, trying to kick it over. Adrock Gravy and Oreo Monarch in defense positions. We're going to see King Oreo push over Ron David. Uncle Ron David with the second hit. Adrock Gravy just staying low, playing defense, taking his time, knowing the players are far out, as Born Slippy kicks it to the left corner. Test. We hear Breezy Rin. Breezy, welcome to the booth.
Well, yeah, about your statement earlier, been doing my best, giving it all I had. I would like to sincerely apologize for Oreo Monarch. I feel we should have won that match and threw one too many times, maybe 5 too many times, and ultimately we got smoked. But overall, been having a good time. Little upset by everyone's performances against Born Slippy. We need to be winning a few more. Look at that shot by Oreo Monarch. That's what I like to see. Want a little switch up in these rankings right now.
That's what we need to see, Breezy. We're hoping to get a little more gameplay against Born Slippy just to keep this thing competitive. And we're off again, 3:40 to go at the kickoff. We're seeing the East, for the first time, take a lead, 1-0. The East team has been struggling all around, regardless of its participants. And Adrock Gravy trying to kick it to Oreo Monarch, but he's just going to go back and play defense after he sees Born Slippy. Oh my goodness, and a whiff by Oreo Monarch, but Adrock Gravy there to keep it in the corner. We're seeing Oreo Monarch just chase after Slippy, trying to kick it to Ron David. He gets it out. Slippy, with no boost, gets the 100. Looking at Adrock Gravy, it's stalemate, it's chess. Who's going to make the first move? Born Slippy kicks it above Gravy, but Oreo Monarch's there to save the ball. 3 minutes to go, and we're looking at a phenomenal performance here from Oreo Monarch. We're hoping to see him carry it all the way to MVP. Adrock Gravy trying to kick it out, saying, I want that MVP title, Camden, shut up. And Oreo Monarch kicks it around the side. Born Slippy there to corral the ball. Adrock Gravy plays too close, and Born Slippy has an angle. He kicks it above him. Oreo Monarch going back to play defense. He's got oh my goodness, an Adrock Gravy and Oreo Monarch straight under the ball, but it works out because Born Slippy and Uncle Ron David cannot connect. Oreo Monarch's going to try and just play almost defensive offense here as he just tries to keep the ball in the corner and wait for his teammate to make a move. His teammate waits for the goal to make a move. Born Slippy lets it bounce over him. Or does he? Maybe it was a whiff. Adrod Gravy trying to beat Ron David to the punch, but it pitches back. We're going to see it go to the other corner. Oreo Monarch with 2:20 to play, trying to outthink Born Slippy here. Born Slippy gets aggressive, but it does not work out for him. Uncle Ron David tails in, but he turns back. Born Slippy has to wonder what that was as Oreo Monarch takes a 2-0 lead. We're seeing some jawing from Born Slippy and Ron David in the chat. And between each other, the Coors Banquets must be wearing off as Born Slippy only 202 points, a low for this point in the game and all our other matches as the kickoff occurs with 2 minutes to go. Breezy Rin, what do you see so far?
I mean, Oreo Monarch and Adderall Gravy just have an unreal chemistry here. Oh, and look at that slip up. I might have spoke just too soon. Commentators curse, but they've been performing outstanding. I mean, the passing and the covering each other, the rotations have just been top notch.
It's been beautiful to see. You know what we haven't seen as much of, Breezy Rin, is those aerial shots that we were expecting to see from Monarch, yourself, and Slippy. We were expecting to see a lot of up-in-the-air gameplay, but so much has just been straight off the pass, and the nerves just getting to the defensive teams, and we just saw it again. 2-2 with 1:48 to play, 2 goals in a 10-second span. This is not something that we expected to see after the commanding lead from Monarch and Gravy. Monarch has to be wondering, what is Gravy doing, recording straight zeros on the scoreboard? And he's wondering why Adrod Gravy is just so boost hungry as Slippy and Monarch start with 0 boost and kick it out to hundreds in the corner. It's going to be Gravy and Ron trying to take first stab. Gravy pushing towards the goal, keeps it on the ground. Born Slippy just getting some extra points there for the save, but Ron whiffs. Gravy kicking it up. Can Monarch beat Slippy to it? No, he cannot. Oh my goodness, if Slippy gets the 100 right in front of his face, and he steals another one from him. Oreo Monarch is just peeing.
Oh, what
Uncle
a pass.
Ron, oh my goodness, teed up. Uncle Ron cranks that driver back, hits it at 82 kilometers per hour straight into the goal.
Uncle Ron, he has that striking capability. He puts those away when you give him the chance. So got to see more of that from the West here.
He's a home run slammer, Breezy. I'm telling you, he's always just shooting big for those big, powerful shots. We don't see as much touch from him as we do just pure strength and masculinity. As Adrod Gravy goes back to defense, and Oreo Monarch does as well, kicks it into the corner with a minute to go. They're going to need a goal to tie this one up. Oreo Monarch corralling the ball, kicking it over to Gravy. Gravy trying to get a shot, doesn't get it up high enough to get out of Born Slippy's reach. We're almost wondering if that height factor comes into play again. We've seen this from Gravy, keeping it on the ground the whole time. But Gravy making me eat my words. Almost, Born Slippy said, not today, as Oreo Monarch comes in and it takes off the crossbar. Neither of the team can get to it. They have no boost. They have nothing. It's Oreo Monarch trying to touch the ball and get it away from Uncle Ron David's hands. You don't want that toucher to get it. Oreo Monarch trying to kick it over. Kicks it, Born Slippy kicks it into the corner. Adrod Gravy playing it back, kicks it to Oreo Monarch. Oreo Monarch, yummy for the boost. He says, hungry, hungry, nom, nom, nom. As Uncle Ron David misses the ball off the wall. And Oreo Monarch with 30 seconds to play has to make his mark here against Born Slippy. Oh my goodness, and they use a play out of their own playbook, Breezy. Their own playbook. The exact same play we saw from Slippy and Ron earlier, used against them.
I mean, that's usually a typical Born Slippy play, that AI thinking there, but looks like the East using that AI learning here and pulling off that passing play they saw the West use before.
It's phenomenal. 20 seconds to go at kickoff as the East takes a commanding steal over this one. Adrod Gravy bounces it in front of the goal. Can he score himself? No! Oreo Monarch can't get there either.
That double commit
Ryan
there
Racer,
you might think will cost him.
Are you okay? Maybe restart your Discord. Born Slippy with 5 seconds to go. Can he give us the clutch play that these type of players make? 3, 2, 1. He keeps it in the air. Oreo Monarch can't get there in time. We're into overtime. We see the kickoff between Born Slippy and Oreo Monarch as it goes into the east corner. Adrod Gravy, what on earth? I don't even know what that was as he spins around the ball, Matrix style. Can't get that one either. Oreo Monarch looking to get this up the wall as Uncle Ron David with a huge bump. Oh, but Oreo Monarch just playing time here, trying to give his teammate a chance to play. Word and sudden death, ladies and gentlemen. The next goal is going to win this match. Oreo Monarch bringing it around, kicking it into the corner. He's just trying to score it himself. He doesn't get it ahead of Born Slippy, but Adrock Gravy's there to pinch it around. Born Slippy behind the ball, not where he wants to be. Oreo Monarch, a chance here, kicks it up. Born Slippy off the wall, goes above Monarch's head as Adrock Gravy's there to corral it, but kicks it further back into his own corner. Born Slippy looking aggressive here, trying to take the first bite out of the apple. Oh my goodness, but Oreo Monarch kicks it up, a phenomenal save here. This is something that Oreo Monarch needs desperately, and Adrock Gravy needs as well to tie Born Slippy atop of the rankings. Not something we saw coming as he gets blown up by Uncle Ron. Ron says, no siree, I want to win in my column, as it still sits empty. But Ron David cannot do it. Get Born Slippy. No, he cannot off the crossbar. Not the crossbar, sorry, out of the side. Adrock Gravy, a chance to score here. He doesn't get it up on the right side. He's going to go up for it, though. Can he beat Uncle Ron? No, he cannot. Slippy's there to stop it before it gets there. So Slippy, he looks turned on by that one as Oreo Monarch waits for the ball to come down. No, he doesn't. He gets up. He kicks it to Slippy. Slippy there. Gravy there for a save. We're watching Premier Rocket League here, ladies and gentlemen, as Adrock Gravy cannot get it there. No one is back there. No one is back there. No one is back there. But Oreo Monarch makes it in time. Born Slippy tried to kick it out. We're watching two players here at their wits' end. Oh my goodness. They both bite at the same ball and don't even make contact as Ron David and Born Slippy take a win 4-3 over Oreo Monarch and Adrock Gravy. Moose, Born Slippy undefeated today. Undefeated, ladies and gentlemen.
He's on the board!
He's on the board, ladies and gentlemen. Ron David. Oh my goodness. We bring you back here onto our roster screen, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, before you start the game, give it a second because I have to turn whoever's in the booth up and whoever's playing down.
Gotcha. Dude, no one's talking if you just want to turn everybody up. No one has been talking.
Okay, that's probably what I'll just do.
Yeah, that's totally fine. We got 29 seconds here before we queue up for this next round, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan Racer, please restart your Discord. I can't do this alone. As we look to go in to match 7 here, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see Moose and King Oreo team up once again to take on Breezy Ren and Ron David. Born Slippy and King Oreo are going to be taking the battle here today.
I have something to say about this next match. You know, after commanding performances by both Monarch Oreo and Born Slippy last game, you know, I would love to 1v2 them.
And I think you can do it, Mr. Heckler. You can absolutely do it. As we bring you in to our scoreboard, Born Slippy sitting atop at 5, Oreo at 1, Gravy Boat at 3, Ron David with his first win tally at 1, and Breezy Ren at 2. We're going to be starting into this next game. Breezy Ren waiting for his teammate, Ron David, to join in as we take you back onto the field, ladies and gentlemen. And we go to the kickoff here at 5 minutes to go. Who's sitting out right now? Gravy?
Yes.
As I welcome Gravy into the booth to commentate for this first minute because I'm trying to get everything set up.
Oh my goodness, Jacob with a
what a shot.
And the Heckler. Everybody talk. I don't care.
You know, as I said, I would love to 1v2 Mr. Oreo and Mr. Slippy. However, due to some unseen circumstances, I do need to make a huge announcement of my retirement from Rocket League. The unseen circumstances being I had to delete Rocket League due to fit the volume of midget porn on my computer. So unfortunately, I will be retiring.
That's terrible to hear, Mr. Tripp. We hate to see you leave the game at the top of your performance like it has been for so long. But what we are going to see is Born Slippy scoring and tying up this game between Breezy Ren, Ron David, and Born Slippy and Oreo Monarch. This is a team pair that we expect to be competitive on every facet of the game, Gravy. What do you mean, what? 4 minutes and 20 seconds to play as it's 1-1. Gravy just filling the gap with empty space as I'm trying to make a million things happen at once. But Born Slippy trying to bump Oreo Monarch's win total up here as well as himself. We're trying to see a competitive game here, folks. We want to see Breezy and Ron David really fight for a phenomenal game here. Ron David taking the ball out of the corner, kicking it up the side, trying to beat Born Slippy to it, passes it over to Breezy Rin. Breezy sitting in the middle, waiting for it, but Oreo Monarch beats him to it. We're going to see Oreo Monarch take that shot, and he bumps it in. 2-1, under 4 minutes to play. Ron David puts his arms in the air, wondering what just happened.
You know, with a matchup like this, even with it 2-1, you expect to see a bigger lead already with a team like Oreo Monarch and Born Slippy. I mean, both have had commanding MVPs on their respective teams. It's you expect it to be a bigger lead. Looks like J17U and Ron David might have a chance to win this one.
That's what we're hoping to see, though, Gravy Bone. That's what we want. We want to see a competitive game here in match number 7, nearing the halfway point. With 3:30 to play, Born Slippy's going to save it from Breezy Rin. Breezy Rin definitely rounding into form here. Now he's got a little warm from the opening games. Born Slippy's going to kick it up for his partner, though, as Oreo Monarch rises. Doesn't quite get there as both pink players jump up for the ball. We're once again seeing both players bait at the same hook. Oh my goodness, Born Slippy doing backflips but can't connect there as Breezy Rin kicks it onto the other side. Can Born Slippy get back in time? Oh, he cannot! Breezy Rin's going to tie it up. He's going to tie it up. 2-2, 3 to play.
Breezy Rin looking to take this game into his own hands here, taking a commanding lead on his side of the field.
We love to see it, Gravy Boat, as we go for a kickoff between Breezy Rin and Oreo Monarch here, and it kicks it into Oreo Monarch's corner. He does not win that kickoff. Breezy Rin waiting in the middle for Uncle Ron David to do something as both white players sit under the ball. Under 3 minutes to play as the timer ticks down. Born Slippy kicks it up, looking to do it all himself, but Breezy Rin meets him in the middle. They both have concussions now. Oreo Monarch kicks it between them as Ron David kicks it out. Ron David looking at his teammate, kick it in front of him, going to the far right corner. Born Slippy there to catch the ball under it. They meet at a 50-50. Uncle Ron David trying to take it from Oreo Monarch. He does not succeed. Oreo Monarch taking it up the wall in the center, looking around to his teammates. Sees where Born Slippy's at, but Breezy Rin is there to save it. Just enough boost for the occasion. He has 100 now as Uncle Ron David gets around. Oh my goodness. Oreo Monarch trying to stop the ball here. Uncle Ron David cannot get there in time. We're seeing Breezy Rin back off. Oh, when he pinches it on top of Oreo Monarch's face. He kicks it around. Born Slippy watching the ball, trying to beat Breezy Rin to it. He kicks it over. Uncle Ron David with a chance to shoot. Over Oreo Monarch's head.
My goodness, Camden. I mean, this is a potential upset. I mean, this is one of those games you expect to see the scores just go up for Breezy Rin and Oreo, but it looks like there might be some changes in the schedule here with J7U and Ron David taking a lead.
That's what we're hoping to see, Gravy Boat. As Ryan Racer leaves the party, we're hoping he's restarting his computer and his router so we get him back in the broadcast booth. But we're watching here with 2 minutes to play as the East has a commanding, maybe not commanding, but a scoreboard lead, should I say, as Uncle Ron David kicks it out of the corner. Born Slippy kicks it back. Oreo Monarch trying to get to the center. Uncle Ron David gets bumped by Oreo Monarch to score the own goal. Watch this phenomenal play of Born Slippy kicking it around. It's going to count as a tally mark for him, but it really counts for Ron David. Ron David honestly probably playing that one right, though. He saw Oreo Monarch diving in, Gravy Boat.
He did. He tried to go for the block, and it's just slightly miscalculated. That's a tough play to make. I mean, you don't expect everybody to make that play. Even Born Slippy couldn't have made that one.
Born Slippy probably would have only own gold as well. As he shakes his head from the driver's seat, we can see it from the broadcast booth. Born Slippy says, no sirree, as he takes the ball off of the wall. Oreo Monarch going for the double demo. Doesn't get it. And Breezy Rin gets up there, hits it out of the way. Uncle Ron David trying to get a powerful shot. Doesn't quite make it. Oreo Monarch brings it around, kicks it up on the side, trying to beat out Uncle Ron here, and he does. Uncle Ron cannot get off the wall. He leans forward in his gamer chair as Breezy Rin kicks it out to the far left corner.
Making a close save.
That's something that we love to see from Breezy Rin.
Must say here, Camden, as a fellow competitor, I'd like to see the Ron David Breezy Rin upset just to take some points away from Born Slippy.
That's what everyone's rooting for. You can hear the crowd. The crowd's getting loud as Born Slippy hits the ball. Do you hear that? The crowd does not like to see Born Slippy hitting this. They hate it.
Big bump, but Ron David with a hit downfield.
It's beautiful. Breezy Rin tried to predict Oreo Monarch, but he can't. But oh my goodness, Ron, a big stout body there to block the ball from Oreo Monarch.
Will they be there to save this one? It's off.
There's 20 seconds to go. This is something that we didn't expect to see, Gravy. A tie game with 15 to play. Born Slippy trying to
this
kick it
could
in.
go
Breezy
into
Rin.
overtime, looking for somebody to
very well
score here.
could. Everyone's
Oreo
getting
Monarch
desperate.
keeping it on their side of the field.
Hands are sweating with 8 seconds to go. Kicks it to the center. Board Slippy looking to beat Uncle Ron here. Takes it up the wall.
Looking to be
kicks
the
it in.
last
Uncle
play
Ron
of this
and Breezy
time of
Rin
the
trying to
game.
get back. Oh
Breezy
my goodness,
Rin
what
with
a
a
save for
huge
Breezy
tap
Rin.
down to take it to
Oh
overtime.
my goodness. We go into OT, a kickoff between Slippy and Ron. Ron, oh my goodness, just absolutely bitches Board Slippy.
Good kickoff
Breezy
here.
Rin.
J7U looking to take advantage of this kickoff win, but Born Slippy is there to counteract it.
Oh my goodness, Ron diving in after Oreo Monarch. It's going to be a successful hit for Board Slippy. Oh, never mind. Breezy Rin there to hit it further. Oh, Ron flies behind him. It's a 2v1 for Breezy Rin. Breezy looking to have some control
Monarch.
here. He kicks it out.
Oreo Monarch taking the ball away from his teammate there. You almost wonder if that was a misplay, but it does not look like it matters with him coming back to score the game-winning goal. I eat my own words.
That was a phenomenal game. Either way you put the tally marks in, Ad-Rock Gravy. We saw competition at a high degree from Ron David and Breezy Rin. And not to call him out, but that seems like a common theme for Ron David. All these close games, but just can't close it. We hate to see it from one of the premier players of this league.
Yeah, he's really the face of the league right now, not necessarily because of his skill, but because of his outgoing nature and just overall following. He's the people's champ every game. We're looking for him to get a couple
is.
more points here on the leaderboard.
For sure. As we welcome in Born Slippy back into the booth right before his next game. Born Slippy, what do you have to say about that close game?
Close? I don't know. I don't think so. I like to make it entertaining. This tournament's been boring because I just keep winning. I keep winning. Who can stop me? No one. Clearly no one. So I got to start sending some games to overtime. I got to start giving the people what they want. Oh, is Born Slippy going to fall? Is he going to lose? Is he going to this? Never. Never, ever. But I will make you think that. So keep watching. Keep watching.
He will make us think that as we transition to the scoreboard here and get ready for the next matchup between Moose and Breezy Rin, or Born Slippy and Breezy Rin against King Oreo and Ad-Rock Gravy. We welcome Ron David in the booth to look at the scoreboard. Born Slippy atop at 6. Oreo Monarch with another tally there at 2. Gravy on his off game still sitting at 3. Ron David at 1 and Breezy Rin at 2. Ron, what do you have to say as we get into this next game?
Oh, I'd be good if I was on Slippy's team too.
That's not what the crowd wanted to hear, Ron.
Let me
We
tell
want
you
to hear you
something.
fight.
Let me tell you something. You see that person at the bottom? What did that do you remember that Rudy guy who played football that was told he couldn't play football? I'm Rudy.
Yeah.
I'm the man who's
You're
going to
Rudy.
step up. I'm taking the crown. Hey, how about this guy King Oreo who was supposed to be a premier player? Huh? I don't think he can block a ball.
King Oreo down on the field.
Jacob
unable to
Uren
defend
is the
himself.
only reason we were in that game. I should have stepped up. I had a big goal, but Jacob Uren was protecting the net that game. It was actually exceptional to watch.
It sure was a beauty. It absolutely was. As we see a Born Slippy goal with 4:14 left to go in this match. Born Slippy and Breezy Rin. Honestly, Born Slippy just kind of taking it into his own hands with 142 points versus Breezy Rin's 2. But maybe we're just seeing complimentary football or Rocket League here. As Ad-Rock Gravy and Oreo Monarch look to tie this game up with 4:14 to play. Ad-Rock Gravy flying towards the goal. Born Slippy kicking it up in the air. Oreo Monarch kicking it back around. 4 minutes to go as the pink team looks to tie this game up. Breezy Rin trailing Oreo Monarch, or Oreo Monarch more so trailing him, trying to hit the ball a little bit disrupted. But Ad-Rock Gravy and Oreo Monarch are all over each other. Oreo Monarch reads the gap, kicks it up, sees it. Born Slippy kicks it out. Oreo Monarch reading him like a book, just ready for the ball over there, kicking it to the center for his teammate. Ad-Rock Gravy is not there. He is not there. You see him curl his lips together, just thinking, man, I should have done it. But Ad-Rock Gravy is going to keep it in the dead center, kicking over to the left corner. Born Slippy kicks it around. We're staying in this corner nearly all game so far, ladies and gentlemen. 3:30 to go. Born Slippy charging towards the goal. Oreo Monarch gets there in time. We're going to see Breezy Rin kick it back. Oreo Monarch looking to defend from the Breezy Rin Born Slippy pair. Born Slippy kicks it back. Adrock Gravy just nearly ball chasing at this point. Has even hit it once so far. He has atop the scoreboard with 2 saves. They say maybe you don't make all the right plays, but maybe you just need to make the plays that matter. And that is what we're seeing from Adrock Gravy right now. Hoping to see a big play that matters right here. Manages to not get it there, but we're keeping the ball on the white team side. Breezy Ren trying to take control. Flips out of the way of the ball. Oreo Monarch slips under him. Adrock Gravy cannot get up in time. We've seen multiple whisks like that at the head-to-head level. Adrock Gravy not getting the saves that you want to see up tight in time. Breezy Ren kicks it back, but Oreo Monarch's ready to catch it. Born Slippy sitting in the back, no boost, not able to play, but he saves it anyway. Born Slippy kicks it up in the air, kicks it around to Breezy Ren. Breezy Ren looking to score, but Adrock Gravy for the first time gets in his face and kicks it over him. We've seen him get bitched, but he bitches there. Born Slippy kicking it around over top of Oreo Monarch. Oreo Monarch trying to corral back, trying to play up in his face, trying to keep Born Slippy off of his rhythm, but it doesn't matter to Slippy. He kicks it around over top of King Oreo. King Oreo and Adrock Gravy. He kicks it around Breezy Ren. Breezy Ren keeps it in the ball, keeps it in the wall. Born Slippy and Adrock Gravy up in a toe-to-toe match. They kick it around to the right side of the field. We're going into pink territory with 2 minutes to play. 1-0 for the white team. Born Slippy apologizes. He knocked Breezy Ren into the next stratosphere. as Oreo Monarch and Adrock Gravy take control of this ball going into the corner. Born Slippy trailing, where Adrock Gravy kicking it over. He says, I'm going to do it myself. 1:50 to play, 1-1. Beautiful as Tokyo Drift plays in our ear. Is it racist? Who knows? Ron, how about that? Tie game, under 2 minutes to go.
Guys, I mean, from the first game, Adrock Gravy stepped it up. He truly did. He turned into a whole new player.
It's beautiful to see, Ron. It's truly, truly beautiful. We're looking at Born Slippy on the scoreboard here, hoping to get a little bit more out of Breezy Ren, but he doesn't need it. He says he doesn't need it. He shoots from across the field off of Oreo Monarch. Oh my goodness, threading the needle. The needle's been threaded, Ron. It's beautiful to see. 1:30 to go. A 2-1 lead for Born Slippy and Breezy Ren. Born Slippy just not taking no for an answer so far today. Still undefeated. Will we see him take a loss? As of right now, we don't think so. Kicks it down to the other end in that replay. It's a nice thing to see. Under 1:30 to play. This kickoff between Oreo Monarch and Breezy Ren. 0 boost for the 2 players. A wide open goal for Born Slippy. Adrock Gravy doesn't even look like he's going to try and get up there, but he barely does. He kicks it up in the sky as Breezy Ren is back to fight for it. Oh my goodness, we're playing it too close for comfort here with just barely over a minute to play in a 2-point lead for the white team. They're going to kick it downfield though. Pink trying to make something happen. Born Slippy kicking it back around. Adrock Gravy not there to corral it in time. It's going to be a 1v1 between the two. A 2v1 for Adrock Gravy, and he cannot manage to save the game. We're watching the East hopes dwindle. You hate to see it, ladies and gentlemen.
Truly is something to see
4-1.
here. Over an hour, almost an hour and a half into this contest. I mean, and we're looking at a complete masterclass by Born Slippy.
You almost wonder if he can be caught at this point. He might just have to lose out for another player to beat him.
That is true. But everybody is still going to be at home waiting to see who becomes second place. That's the age-old saying. First is the worst, second is the best.
I forgot about that, Ron. You're totally right. We're now playing for second place to get the World Cup. Oreo Monarch kicks it back out of the corner. 15 seconds to play. They're just playing to end this game and get to the next one at this point. They're just flinging it around. Born Slippy just playing with his food. Once again, kicking to the corner as the last couple seconds fall here. We're going to look at a Born Slippy and Breezy win. Breezy win. Jesus Christ. Never mind. I'm not even going to try and say it. Oh my goodness. Born Slippy just manhandling the competition right now. And wouldn't you believe it, as we come into this next match, Ron David goes back in, and the man himself, Born Slippy, joins in the booth. Born Slippy, now that you're on your second game break, how are you feeling?
Do I need to say anything? Do
may
I
not.
need to say anything? I think not.
Born Slippy, you might not need to say anything, but I believe that the scoreboard just might. So why don't we take a look at the scoreboard once again, ladies and gentlemen. Born Slippy sitting on top at 7. King Oreo sitting at 2. Gravy Boat at 3. Ron David at 1. And Breezy Ren at 3 as well. It's really just a rat race for second place right now, as Born Slippy in the Coors Banquet sponsorship sits among the top.
God's greatest beer.
He reps his brand as we go into the next match. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be looking at King Oreo and Breezy Ren versus the nuclear pairing of Gravy Boat and Ron David once again. Born Slippy, what can we expect from this team pair?
This is going to be a fun game. I think this will be a fun game. We're going to see what Ad-Rock Gravy and Uncle Ron David can cook up here. You know, a lot of people, everyone knows they're the underdogs. Look at this shot right off the bat. What a beautiful goal. And I say they're the underdogs, and they need to prove themselves here. And Gravy responds immediately. Beautiful goal right in the corner there. We're going to see if they can keep up that tempo for the remainder of the match, but very good start.
It's great to see just only 10 seconds into that matchup. Ad-Rock Gravy and Uncle Ron just hoping to apply pressure, maybe play some atypical Rocket League here to try and throw Oreo Monarch and Breezy Ren, two of the better players we've seen in this premiere, off of their rhythm. Oreo Monarch trying to corral the ball, kicks it out to Breezy Ren, going for the first goal of the game. They don't manage to get it. Ad-Rock Gravy's there to save. Ad-Rock Gravy misses the 100 boost after that, but he manages to get it anyway as Ad-Rock Gravy catches the ball off the ground, beating Breezy Ren to the punch, tries to pitch it off the wall, not the success he hoped for. It stays up in the air. He gets to it, kicks it out to Oreo Monarch, doesn't manage to get the second tap ahead of him. Ron David there to corral the ball on the other end, kicks it in this corner. They're just playing bully ball at this point, trying to get up in your face, trying to keep it on the ground, keep it low. Ron David does not manage, Ad-Rock Gravy does not manage to keep it from Breezy Ren as Breezy Ren kicks it towards the goal. Ron David's there to kick it to the other side. He looks around, he's playing aggressive here. He does not manage to hit it from Breezy Ren, but Ad-Rock Gravy's there to sweep up the remains. Kicks it up the wall. Oh my goodness, he flubs it. He kicks it back to Oreo Monarch. Uncle Ron David has to play defense. Oh, and he spins around just in time. A risky play for Ron. Oh, and it's an open goal for Breezy Ren. And oh my goodness, Oreo Monarch saves his own team shot. Can you believe it? Oreo Monarch sitting on the bottom of the leaderboard under Breezy Ren. His teammate has to be wondering, what was that, as he tries to steal it from his teammate. Oh my goodness, we might be seeing the team fall apart right in front of our eyes as Ron David crosses the 100-point threshold. Oreo Monarch kicks it off the corner, trying to kick it out. Ron David there to save it, tries to kick it in the middle, does not get the powerful shot we're used to seeing from the home run slammer. Ad-Rock Gravy trying to get up to the ball, kicks it to Oreo Monarch. And he whiffs, he spins out of the way. Uncle Ron and Ad-Rock Gravy a 2v1 for just a millisecond. He kicks it out to Ad-Rock. Oh my goodness, and he scores. And he scores. This is team chemistry we haven't seen all night.
Camden, I gotta say, it's pure Rocket League versus overcomplication. That's all it is. It is simple rotations, simple shots, simple Rocket League versus this overcomplicated passing, weird rotations. It's just not working.
But it works here.
Works there.
Of their first
Looks
goal
like
as under 2 minutes to play.
J17 just getting a good beat there. Nice, simple, catching them off guard right off the rip. Let's see if they can continue that style for the rest of the game. This is something we expect to see.
This is something we expect to see
Yeah.
from the East team. They're playing this overly aggressive bully ball, in-your-face style of play, keeping it on the ground, taking some aggressive risk. And every now and again, you're just going to have an open goal. It really just matters on whether or not the West can connect.
Right. I couldn't agree more. Just two very differing play styles here.
Absolutely.
You love to see the clash and the differences between them. Just very fun to watch. J17U just doing a little Mario jump there and then jerking in the corner. Ball's going up in mid. What is happening? Ball is up. Uncle Ron David, good save there. Good clear. This is looking pretty good. Uncle Ron David taking it to the corner. Big demo. Whiff by Gravy. J17U a little awkward.
With under 2 minutes to play, we're looking at the pink team trying to take a hold of their lead. Adrock Gravy cannot hit the ball, but thankfully it hits the crossbar. Both players low on boost. Doesn't matter because Breezy Rin's going to kick over to the corner, and Adrock Gravy's going to beat.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, a play we haven't seen from Adrock in quite some time. Gravy's going to kick it down to the other end of the field. Sorry, excuse me, Ron David is. Gravy's going to try and get back and kick it into the corner.
Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness, but he centers it for the other team.
Wow.
But, oh my goodness, maybe this is just the new standard for Adrock Gravy
Wow.
as he kicks it down to the other end.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. This is some top-level Rocket League we did not expect to see in this matchup. Oreo Monarch kicking it around, taking it down to the side of the field, trying to take a good shot into the corner. Adrock Gravy and Uncle Ron both jump on it. Gravy makes the connection. Breezy Ring kicks it back over, trying to set it up for Oreo Monarch.
Uncle Ron
A phenomenal
David,
pressure
good
by
hit.
Uncle Ron. A phenomenal pressure by Uncle Ron.
Uh-oh.
Breezy Ring
Big beat
gets up
there
into
by
the sky.
J17U.
But Uncle Ron David is there to take it and kick it down. Oh my goodness, he doesn't get enough power. He had an open goal and he doesn't quite make it, but he tries to kick it over. They pinch between Breezy Rin and Adrock Gravy. Time is dwindling, 45 seconds, under 45 to play. Uncle Ron kicking on the side. Oreo Monarch. Oh my goodness, this could be it. He has 100 boost. He's
This
taking
looks
his
like
shot. He
a
has his
very
time.
good opportunity. Off the crossbar. Jacob not there to follow up. Oreo Monarch going AFK for a minute. You kind of wonder what he's doing. Does he have genitalia in his hand? We don't know. Maybe he could have done something there, but you got to keep your cool. You know.
You do with 15 seconds left to play. This is all they got.
Wow.
Breezy Rin has to make a shot here, but
Adrock
Gravy's there
Gravy!
to save it.
Incredible
10 seconds
save.
to go. They can still do it. Oreo Monarch keeps it in the corner. He's kicking it over. He's jumping up, trying to get a good touch.
Wow.
But Adrock Gravy in the corner. 3, 2, 1. Breezy Rin trying to keep it up in the air, but he can't do it.
Wow.
Ron David. Ron.
What an upset there. That
Ladies
is
and gentlemen.
absolutely humongous.
Upset.
I mean, you could not.
Upset. Let's go, Gravy.
Upset.
Let's go,
go,
Gravy.
Griffin.
Take you to the field where we can see everybody. Ron David jumping up, shouting, screaming, full of joy as Breezy Rin and King Oreo fall. Ron, what do you have to say?
Absolutely exhilarating. That was absolute cinema. Absolute Kirkification. If anything, that was two guys who wanted it more than the other.
I couldn't
If you're
agree
wondering
more,
about the
Ron.
impact
I mean,
from that one. Ladies and gentlemen, we turn to the scoreboard as Gravy Boat gives us his thoughts on the game. We see Gravy Boat going into second place at 4 points, just below Born Slippy 7. Ron David and King Oreo tied at 2 with Breezy Rin sandwiched between Gravy and the bottom 2 at 3. Gravy sitting in second place. What's your game plan going forward into match 10?
you know, Camden, I had some big slip ups, but I also had some big saves there in that game. I'm looking to just, keep moving and keep highlighting, keep making the big plays I need to, and stop making those mess ups. I'm coming for first here. I'm gonna come for Born Slippy. I'm here. I'm gonna say it. I think I
He's
can
here
do
to
it.
play,
Just
ladies and
3
You're
gentlemen.
gonna do what for him?
As we go into game 10 with Breezy Rin and Adrock Gravy hoping to back up those words against Born Slippy and Ron David. Ladies and gentlemen, let's dive right into it. As I'm accidentally in the game. 4:50 to go as we welcome King Oreo into his game break. King Oreo, how do you feel about the last session of matches?
King Oreo's just speechless right now. He doesn't really know what to say. Just a little shell-shocked over here.
Sometimes it gets to your head, King Oreo, but hopefully you can take this game break, get your composure back, and get right back into this game. .420 to go, 0-0 as we watch Uncle Ron David take out Breezy Rin. We're looking at a powerful team pair here, Born Slippy and Uncle Ron David, and Breezy Rin and Adrock Gravy. This could be one of our more competitive games. And we see our first score there for the West. Adrock Gravy and Breezy Rin taking a lead. Adrock Gravy absolutely backing up his words in that last game break, taking the first goal here. Born Slippy, lowest point total of the team so far of all 4 players, sitting at 34, getting carried right now by Uncle Ron David. Uncle Ron is absolutely ground into form in this last series of matches, but Born Slippy absolutely heard me from the commentator's booth and just made me absolutely eat it. I shouldn't have said anything. I'm sorry, everybody. But 1-1 with just under 4 minutes to go. We're watching a kickoff here between Uncle Ron David and Breezy Rin. Breezy Rin wins that kickoff, trying to kick it to Gravy, but Born Slippy's there to corral it, kicks it into the corner. Born Slippy firing forward, kicks it over. Uncle Ron does not get the goal. Oh my goodness, he just flies. As Born Slippy still trying to do it all himself, blows up Breezy Rin. Uncle Ron there to corral it in the corner, kicks it around. He wins it over, but Breezy Rin's there to beat him to it. Born Slippy kicks it back. He's looking to really score right here, and he just, does he hit the ball? I couldn't even see, but Adrock Gravy says, I don't care who hit the ball. I'm kicking out of the goal as he gets it over there. Breezy Rin moving forward, kicks into the corner towards Adrock Gravy. Adrock Gravy, boost hungry, doesn't care about the ball as Born Slippy kicks it back. He kicks it over to Ron David. Ron David looking for this powerful shot, kicks it into the corner. It's a good play. Born Slippy nods his head in the driver's seat as Uncle Ron David goes up the wall. A beautiful kick out as Adrock Gravy's there to kick it back into the center. Center right. Born Slippy kicks it over. As Breezy Rin challenges him, they're going head-to-head. We're seeing more of this bully ball tactic after the success from the last team of Uncle Ron and Adrock Gravy. We might see less of the aerial play and more of the beatdowns as under 3 minutes ticks by at a 1-1 score. Born Slippy kicks it around. It's a wide-open goal. Oh, my goodness. Breezy Rin kicks it around. Born Slippy does not manage to save it, but he gets it after Adrock Gravy whiffs. And they kick it back into the corner. Uncle Ron, a chance to score here. Oh, and he does it as he blows up. Adrock Gravy not able to save the ball here, even though he blows up Uncle Ron. A bad beat for the team on the west end. Coming from O Block in Louisville, you think these gangsters would have a little more to them, but they just can't do it. Under 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go here as Breezy Rin out of the sky ties it 2-2. Excuse me, just over 2 minutes and 30 seconds to play. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful gameplay there by Breezy Rin. Ron David, hands in the air, just doesn't understand how that last shot transpired, but he gets a chance for redemption as he goes for the kickoff against Breezy Rin. He jumps into it, he kicks it to the side. Adrock Gravy, a chance to corral, hits it right towards Born Slippy, not what he was hoping for. Born Slippy, oh my goodness, just makes him whiff, and Adrock Gravy tries to bicycle kick, but does not work out. Breezy Rin, as we're going to see in this replay here, just not able to save it. Born Slippy says, I gotta cool off. Sizzle it over here. Born Slippy on the kickoff against Adrock Gravy as Breezy Rin beats it over his head. Breezy Rin a chance to score it here. Doesn't work out. Born Slippy there to beat to the ball, but Adrock Gravy kicks it above him. Can Born Slippy get up and get into the, not Born Slippy, Breezy Rin. You both start with B. It's very difficult for me. As Born Slippy takes the ball around. Doesn't quite work out for him. He kicks it into the corner. Adrock Gravy and Breezy Rin both charging after it. A huge explosion on both players down there. It's a 1v1 between Ron and Slippy, or Breezy. Breezy Rin kicks it over to the corner. He's looking to go up for it. Born Slippy kicks him over. Oh my goodness. Born Slippy kicking it back in, under 2 minutes to play. A 1-score lead for the pink team. Uncle Ron and Born Slippy really taking commanding, powerful lead. Adrock Gravy just whiffs on the shot. He had a shot at it. He had a chance for a boom. He does not get it. No big booms for Gravy Boat. As Breezy Rin jumps over the ball, but Gravy Boat's there behind. It's a 1v1. Gravy Boat, Ron David doesn't work out. Ron for the steal. Gravy can't get it off the wall. He's falling. He's rattling. He's shaking. Breezy Rin having to handle this himself on the other end. Gravy Boat there to back him up now. Oh, a big bump between the two teammates as Ron David kicks it towards Breezy. Breezy kicking it down. Is Gravy there? Gravy is not. Born Slippy is. Born Slippy taking it up the side, kicking it over, trying to get it around town. Born Slippy kicks it up. Oh my goodness, and Adrock Gravy just having so many head-on collisions this game. Some good, some bad. Breezy Rin able to take it from his teammate. Another explosion. We've seen this all day. Can Adrock Gravy get over there and score in time? No way. No way. Oh my goodness, the bully ball. The bully ball that we see be so successful for so many of these teams. He just absolutely schools Ron. Kicks it up. And he schools Slippy too. Slippy hits it in. After the explosion on Breezy Rin, he loves to see his teammate step up Under a minute to play, tie game. One of the more competitive series that we've seen so far. Born Slippy backs off, waiting for Ron with the 100. He waits for the ball to come down. He absolutely... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Ladies and gentlemen, I see no better reason to break this out. Ad Rock Gravy taking command, 4-3, 47 to go.
Yeah, Camden, I feel like I need a beer after listening to that. Here's the problem: is this is where the tilt is going to start to set in for Team Orange here, or excuse me, for Team East. It's whether they can really keep their composure here, and they can't.
They can't.
Wow. Ad Rock Gravy was not kidding when he said he was gunning for that number 1 spot. He does not play around.
Wasn't. He sure was not, King Oreo. We're seeing Ad Rock Gravy just take the large command over this premiere. He's going to be, if he can hold this score just within 2 games of Born Slippy, we're hoping to see him carry this performance in. And maybe, just maybe, Oreo Monarch, in the next game, you can take him and Slippy down.
Yeah, here's the thing is, Uncle Ron David hasn't entered his metamorphosis yet. And you know what they always say, Camden? They say, you don't want to face Ron David on a game 11 at 9:36 p.m.
You don't. You absolutely do not. Well, ladies
That's what
and
he's known
gentlemen.
for. All right, excuse me, sir. I'm going to head down to the field.
Please, absolutely, by all means, Breezy Wren, please come upstairs and join us in the booth for Game 11 here. Game 11. As we look to the scoreboard, Born Slippy still at the top with 7, but his first loss of the day here. That could be big. We know Born Slippy to be one of the more tilting players in this league. He gets upset very easy. He might just take a far slide down south. We're looking at Gravy Boat and yourself, Breezy Wren, both adding to the scoreboard here. Gravy Boat at 5, yourself at 4. King Oreo and Ron David both tied at 2. This is going to be big as they team up and try to go up and get a tally mark.
Yeah, thanks
Ron
for having
David.
me, Campster.
What are the teams again? What are teams?
We are looking at a lineup between Moose and Gravy versus King Oreo and Ron David.
You got to feel for Gravy here, having to be put on the same team as Slippy, coming down to the wire where he needs these wins and needs Slippy to take some losses. It'll be how it is. Really, this game will be inconsequential in the end, besides some third place implications.
And third place is a big deal in this premiere. This is the world premiere for the PR team, Breezy. We're hoping to see some great gameplay here as we get off to the start. Oh, and a whiff by Oreo Monarch. After that game break, his hands are just cold. Born Slippy and Ad Rock Gravy working in tandem. We're going to need to see better gameplay from Ron and Monarch here if they want to add to their win column and not sit at the bottom of the totem pole. Ron David, wondering what just happened. Oh my goodness. Do I even have to say it anymore? Do I even have to say it anymore? Born Slippy with just over 20 seconds played so far in this match. Really just taking command. He took that last loss personal. As I take a food break, because I've been nonstop talking since my partner disconnected, Born Slippy scores his third goal. Oh my goodness.
Well, I can fill in for you here, Campster. Yeah, Born Slippy
Please
just
do.
taking this matchup here. Doing his usual little fake aerials. You saw me get faked by it last game with a pretty embarrassing whiff, but it's an excellent play. It works well at this rank.
Absolutely, it does.
Absolutely dusting the East team, going for the shot, but Oreo Monarch there for the save. Oreo Monarch with a big clear, and Born Slippy just taking it to his corner for Ad Rock Gravy to clean up. So, got a 1v1 situation here with Slippy versus Ron. Ron showing up big with that save. Now, a little confusion as the East team gets bunched up here, and they let Slippy get a shot off, but just off the mark. Gravy with a good clear, but Monarch there to cover it up. Oh no, and Slippy with the breakaway. And the lucky double tap to get it, in right there. Another great shot by Slippy. He's just pulling away as the clear MVP of this tournament.
Admin, is there a mercy rule possible in a game?
Slippy stepping a little out of line there. Would love to see a little more sportsmanship from him, but you do gotta wonder, Camster, is there? Coming down to 5-0, a minute and a half into the game.
FF. Moving on. We did a good match. All right, moving on.
At 2:30, if they're still up by 5 or more.
No.
Ron David said,
FF.
go next, and we go into the next match as we see Moose and Ad Rock Gravy add a win to their total.
Nobody really benefits off that game anyways. Let's move on.
Reminder, Camster, we'll need to get Uncle Ron David back in here in the game. He was kicked from the party earlier for some reason.
It's because of my amazing sportsmanship.
That's got to be what it is.
Understand
We'll
that.
let the players get some warm-ups in while I stop eating my food and now update the friggin' scoreboard. Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna go pee.
Oh. And while these last minutes ring out, ladies and gentlemen, we take you to a game break.
Oh my God!
Literally free.
Oh my goodness. Dude, I'm doing so much. I am doing so much over here. It is unreasonable how much I'm editing every second. Oh my.
Whose channel is this getting posted to?
Well, Griffin's streaming right now. I have the output muted, and it's just sitting on the scoreboard. 4 matches to go, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, because I've been absolutely fucking everyone, I've received 2 new sponsors. Firstly, Goldfish, greatest fucking snack on the planet, A. And B, Turbo, Twin Snakes.
Heck yeah.
Pretty amazing. The others could get sponsors if they didn't suck ass, but it is what it is.
Hey, Ryan, are you here?
I'm back, but hold on. I'm making a sandwich. I didn't get dinner.
You're muted in Discord, Ryan. I don't know if that's the issue.
Ryan, are you here?
Is he in the Discord?
Yeah, he is.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think he just left
Sure
and
enough.
came back. Oh,
He's trying again. That's unfortunate.
He's
This is
really
going
trying.
great, guys. I'm just so happy
He's
to be
trying
here.
really hard.
Is he? I don't know what
commercial
happened.
break here.
Ryan, it says you're talking. I just can't hear you. But you're on
You'd
your
think
phone.
Hamster would have figured out how to start the game again by now, but
No, I'm
obviously,
letting this.
I'm kidding.
I'm letting this.
Taking
time
a
run out
brief
while I
intermission.
elect
I'm
a
making
break to
food.
breathe. Yeah. Jesus Christ. I saw your face, Ryan.
Can I just say
Oh, word.
that I just scrolled back to my national anthem on Griffin's stream, and he has
He
it turned down, so you can't even hear it.
Correct. It wasn't on
I
purpose.
didn't turn you down.
But I forgot to turn you up.
All that work, I put my heart and soul into.
In fact, I still have you down. I don't know why. Let me fix that.
Did someone get the national anthem in? Or wanting to hear it?
What?
Did someone get the national anthem? Me and Autumn were wanting to hear it.
I accidentally fucked it up.
It's on mine. You're good.
Andrew's got it.
I heard the music though.
Yeah.
What's the next game?
Oh shit.
You'll have to look at Andrew's YouTube channel in like 2 weeks when he edits this.
No, it's
Okay.
live streamed. You can just scroll
Live
back.
streaming.
to the
You'll
live
process
stream.
tomorrow.
Oh, you're live streaming right now?
Yeah.
I'll go back and look now.
What's up with the pink and white team thing, Camden? Oh, word.
Yeah. Sweet.
What are we waiting on?
Camden. I
Camden.
guess.
Me.
And gravy.
Yeah, I think Gravy's making a sandwich.
My Discord crashed. Sorry.
Oh, good man.
So while we're here, do we want to do like different ones, like have like a premiere, a championship, and do like different games? Like we could do a Counter-Strike one next with
I
Wingman.
would love to.
Can I be in the
I'm in.
Counter-Strike one?
Hey, this
Let's
is
do
a
it.
this is a weird way to try to get us to do the 1v1 or 2v2, Camden.
I would be commentating, Griffin.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Scared.
Because this could be the thing.
He's scared.
This could be our thing. The PR team gets big from this.
Yeah,
Is everybody in the menu?
I don't know. The Omegle video yesterday with the dude stroking his cock could be huge.
What?
I did record Omegle
Ryan,
a day or
do
two
you
ago.
want to try and join back on your computer and try it again?
Jacob.
No,
So,
I can hear you now,
I-
though.
because I'm on my phone.
Hey,
it not
not to
work
be a
when you're
hater,
on?
but should we get moving?
Hardly.
Yeah.
I'm with Oreo. Need to get to bed.
I gotta go to bed soon.
Yeah, we do.
Moose, what are you saying?
Dude. Some of the people's meat on that motherfucker.
All right. Sorry to cut you off here.
What are
Steve.
you talking about?
Omegle.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you back into the booth as we go on to our next matchup. We're going to be seeing Moose and Ron David, Born Slippy and Ron David versus Breezy Rin and King Oreo. As we welcome Adrock Gravy into the booth. Gravy, you've had a phenomenal run here. How excited are you to try and challenge Born Slippy for the title?
You know, I think I've got a good shot. You know, having to sit out this round is nice. I'm going to get a quick snack, refuel, come back in, and just start winning games. That's all I can do.
Absolutely.
Not going to prey on Harrison's downfall. I'm going to be in enough games here that I can just take him down myself if need be.
Can you come see your son, Andrew?
As we hear someone from the crowd talk about Andrew taking his game break to go visit his child. A Born Slippy with 4:40 to go is going to be applying some pressure here. We're going to see Breezy Rin and Oreo Monarch take on Born Slippy and Uncle Ron David. As Oreo Monarch with a phenomenal shot from the wall.
Come over here.
He's recharged, refueled, ready to go. And Breezy Rin goes for the shot. Oreo Monarch goes back up. Can't connect. We're seeing plenty of shots from the pink team, but no ability to actually score. 4 minutes and 20 seconds to play. Born Slippy driving it downfield. Kicks it around in the corner. Oreo Monarch waiting patiently to play some defense, but it does not work out. Uncle Ron David pushes in, scores the first goal of this match at 1-0 with 4:16 to play. Breezy Ren lagging.
Bro, I was
issues all
wondering.
across
I
the
was
board
like,
for
what
this
the fuck are you
broadcast.
doing, bro?
Born Slippy begging his opponents to whine a little more with the Cry Harder taunt in the chat. Oreo Monarch and Breezy Ren might just take that personally as they charge towards Born Slippy. Breezy Ren. As Born Slippy goes.
All right.
Matthew McConaughey enters the chat after the whiff on the ball as Born Slippy charges forward. With 4 minutes to go, they take a commanding 2-0 lead. Ron David just bathing in this current lead. Not something he's seen a lot tonight. It's under 4 minutes to play. 2-0 for the white team. Ron David hoping to get some more goals up here and take on the lead. Born Slippy playing defense, not allowing the pink team to get back into this one just yet. Still plenty of time to go in this Rocket League match. Born Slippy charging from the middle, hits it over Breezy Ren. It is not looking good for Breezy Ren after that game break or Oreo Monarch. They started out strong with many shots on goal, but it is not panning out for them. A late tackle, almost like hitting the quarterback and trying to get a sack on him right after he lets the ball go for a touchdown. But Breezy Ren takes the kickoff. Oreo Monarch there to play it back, trying to beat out of Uncle Ron David. Uncle Ron David just playing that bully ball we've seen it be so successful with all night as Breezy Ren tries to corral the ball over Born Slippy. Slippy trailing back, hits it over Breezy Ren. Born Slippy gets knocked all the way out. Born Slippy mad that someone uses a taste of his own medicine. Oreo Monarch trying to get it past Ron David, loses control of the ball, does not work out. Ron David with the save. Born Slippy kicks into the back left corner, has an open goal. Right into their net. Could we be looking at 2 mercy rules in a row? Ron David using the DDoS to the best of his ability with 3:13 to play, 4-0 in favor of Ron and Slippy. Oreo Monarch kicks it into the corner, looking to get back into this game in some capacity. Adrock Gravy, as you come back into the booth after your snack break, what do you think of the score?
My goodness, what has happened? This
Oh
is
my
a
goodness.
demolition of a game. I was really hoping for the Breezy
Bro, my
Ren and
teammate
Oreo Monarch win
has
here.
300 ping.
Oreo Monarch, you cannot enter the booth and cry.
The teammates or the enemy teams jawing back and forth over their car radios as Oreo Monarch doing his best to make it work with Breezy Ren's internet issues. We've seen Ron David's DDoS
No, he's not.
powers
He's crying.
attack the booth, and now he's attacking the field. Adrock Gravy, are you worried that your internet could be next?
No, we sorted out our internet issues pre-tournament. We had a couple going
Breezy Ren.
down, but looks like Breezy Ren is going to fight through those internet issues that he's having.
Narrowly
this is really
avoiding
what I
that
wanna
mercy
see.
rule. Narrowly avoiding the mercy rule. Getting the goal to bring it back right before the 2:30 mark.
This is
Man,
what
that's
I would
some
like
tough
to see.
internet,
You know, I
man.
really
That's some tough internet, man.
need
52
Born Slippy
ping.
to
Oof.
need Born Slippy to lose some games.
As the players jaw back and forth on their radios, comms are wide open. As Oreo Monarch waits for Born Slippy to try and mess up. It doesn't work. He drives behind Born Slippy. He pushes it back into the corner. Slippy with a 100 boost. Takes it up the wall. Uncle Ron waiting for just a moment to bite. Oreo Monarch's going to try and take it around. It bounces in a weird way out of the corner. Oreo Monarch kicks it down. Slippy gets up. Hits it straight up in the air. Slippy just trying to take control of this ball. Driving back towards his own goal. Trying to get ahead of Oreo Monarch here and absolutely throws him against the wall. Breezy Ren just waiting for the moment to strike. He never sees it. He's waiting on the ball. He almost gets bumped. Ron David comes in hot. Breezy Ren comes in hotter, kicks it out around the corner. Breezy Ren driving forward, bumps it up. Born Slippy looking for a moment to pounce. He gets faked out by Breezy Ren. He gets faked out by Breezy Ren. He gets faked out by Oreo Monarch. It was a beautiful play. Under 2 minutes to play. They might be back in this game.
You know, Camden, this is exactly what you want to see, and this is really what you expect to see. Just as far as the numbers go, we've got Oreo, who came into this league as the 2 seed, probably at least the 3 seed, and then Breezy Ren coming in as the hidden hidden 3 or 2 seed. You know, top 3 players in this game here. It's just whether or not Ron David can play the best of his abilities.
Then who was the bottom? Who was last?
Probably me or Ron David.
That would be me.
Gambling odds were not released before the start of this tournament. As we go into the 1 minute and 18-second mark, still down 3, the pink team. Breezy Rin trying to kick it up, really trying to take advantage of some aggression here. Oreo Monarch cannot make it happen. We might see a goal, and and it barely bounces out. A lucky break for the East. Breezy Rin corralling the ball. Uncle Ron David said, "No, sir, bully ball." That's that big stout frame that we've seen out of the combine, really taking effect as he yawns and goes to sleep up 4 with a minute to play. Board Slippy, Breezy Rin about to fight on this kickoff. And they're off. Breezy Rin barely wins it. Oreo Monarch trying to take it out of John David's hands. They're playing this complex ball where they pass back and forth, but really are they just playing over each other? Who knows? Breezy Rin going back into the corner, gets the 100 boost, kicks it up and around. They're really just trying to bring it back into this game. They both need a win desperately here to even make it a competition for second place. As Ron David kicks it back, Born Slippy takes the shot. Breezy Rin knocks it out. Ron David standing up out of his chair saying, "I'm not playing anymore. I don't need to. Up 4, I am not worried. My teammate Born Slippy has got it." Takes his headphones, sits him on his chair as Breezy Rin and Oreo Monarch enter a 2v1 with 20 seconds to play. They may just play out the time. As the commentator goes ahead and puts it in the win column for Born Slippy and Ron David. A goal for Oreo Monarch here with 14 seconds to go. You have to think, does he believe?
You know, Ron David taking a break could lead to a bit of an issue here for him. They could have made a 3-goal comeback, but it doesn't look like they'll do it this time.
5 seconds to play. I don't see it happening, Gravy Boat.
Yeah, I don't either. Back when there was 30 seconds, it seems a little doable if you can get some crazy team plays off the kickoff, but not enough coordination, not enough time. It's a sad thing to see.
It's just not going to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, the West takes that one. As we transition to the scoreboard over here, we're looking Born Slippy almost in double-digit wins here at 9. King Oreo still sitting at 2 on the bottom of the leaderboard. Gravy Boat at 6, trying to just catch Born Slippy. We only have 3 games to play. He's going to have to win out. Can he do it? Can he do it? He's looking, he's staring. Ron David sitting at 3, Breezy Rin sitting at 4. They're just hoping to catch Gravy Boat and beat him out of the competition. As we go into the next matchup, we're looking at a phenomenal game here as Born Slippy and Oreo Monarch team back up against Breezy Rin and Gravy. This was a phenomenal game last time, folks. Can they make it a good one again?
Sorry about that quietness there, Camden. Before I leave the booth, I was finishing up my sandwich. I do believe I can win out. You know, I haven't looked at the schedule exactly for the last 3 games, but I believe I am playing all 3 games against Born Slippy. Would that be correct?
Yes, so for our last 3 matchups, we have Moose and Oreo versus Breezy and Gravy. We have Oreo and Gravy versus Breezy and Ron. Then we have Moose and Breezy versus Ron and Gravy. Matchups that everyone here is excited to see as we get into the next game. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the field as we join. Camden accidentally joins the game. He keeps doing that. It's a serious problem for him. As we get into match 13. Oh my goodness, and a quick goal by Oreo Monarch here. Not a good look for Gravy if he's really trying to win out and at least tie Born Slippy. It's a brutal kickoff goal.
I'll go ahead and make my way to the booth, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome, Ron David.
I think I've proved myself to be nothing short of a virtuoso in this game.
Absolutely.
That last performance where I went and grabbed a bag of chips in the last 30 seconds was cinema.
I cannot agree more, Ron David, as we witness a commanding 2-0 lead really early out the gate with just 10 minutes played by Born Slippy and Oreo Monarch. 0 points for Breezy Rin, not even touching the ball. 2 just bad breaks right out the gate on the kickoff. But Breezy Rin looking to make them pay. He can't quite do it. Born Slippy there to corral the ball. Oh, wait, maybe he can. Adderall Gravy getting up. Oh, can't do it. A big bump by Gravy, though, as he exits the area. Born Slippy and Oreo Monarch running all over each other. Breezy Red kicking into the corner. You have to wonder if that internet comes back into effect. But with Ron out of the game, we don't see a DDoS coming as Oreo Monarch kicks it up to 3-0, 30 seconds into the game. This is more of the play we expected to see out of King Oreo as he moans so loud it makes it to the booth microphone. Out of the kickoff, Board Slippy and Gravy fighting for it. Oreo Monarch following Breezy Rin as well. They're kicking it out of the corner, going to Oreo Monarch's side. He's there to catch the ball. Board Slippy fakes the catch. Adrock Gravy tries to beat him to the punch. Breezy Rin kicks it out. Board Slippy kicks it over. Breezy Rin and Board Slippy going head to head. Breezy Rin does not have the momentum or the speed to even attempt to attack that ball. 4-0, 4:12 to play. You have to wonder, does this one ever get competitive again? More moans coming from the field.
Oh.
Ron David, what do you have to say about this performance so far?
Well, who gives a fuck? I'm horny.
I agree. Anyway. Let's just watch some Rocket League. Thank you, Ron. As we look at this 5-0 lead, we're wondering if the mercy rule comes into effect, breaking Grady's hopes and dreams of even tying first place and entering the 1v1 deathmatch. Adrock Gravy just trying to keep his hopes and dreams alive. Breezy Rin cannot score there. Oreo Monarch kicking it back. Breezy trying to get back and corral the ball before another goal happens. 3 minutes, 30 seconds to play. He just can't even stop the goal. 6-0. Oh my. We're watching a collapse on all levels. Breezy Rin asking for an FF. Mercy rule, 7 minutes, 3 minutes to go. 7 minutes, 7 goals, 3 minutes to go. Sorry, weird confusion by Camdog there. As they go for another kickoff. Will we see another kickoff goal by Born Slippy and Oreo Monarch fighting for the boost? Born Slippy dives down, kicks it over, kicking it up in the air. Can he get another goal here? He cannot. Kicks it to the corner, looking for Oreo Monarch to follow him up. Breezy Rin trying to kick it down. Can he save? Uh-oh, server lag. As Oreo Monarch kicks it over into the side. Board Slippy trying to meet him for the goal. Oreo Monarch, an almost beautiful shot there, a beautiful touch. Breezy Rin just misses the ball, going for the 100 instead. Born Slippy and Oreo Monarch just touch butts as he bumps Oreo Monarch out of the way. Breezy Rin getting it set up for by Adrock Gravy. They have a shot. They actually have a shot. The West scored this many goals this quick, so can the East. A kickoff fight here between Oreo Monarch and Breezy Rin. Oreo Monarch kicks it into the corner. Adrock Gravy looking to corral the ball. He's going to wait on it. Looks like Born Slippy might beat him to the punch, but Adrock Gravy wins it anyway. Breezy Rin going for it. Can Adrock Gravy knock Oreo out of the way? He cannot. He misses. He spins into it and spins away. It's going to actually become an advantage for Oreo Monarch and Born Slippy. 2-1. Gravy gets back in time. Oreo Monarch taking up the wall, kicking it out to Born Slippy. Born Slippy playing too close to actually make this a competitive shot. He might just get it up, though. Oh, my goodness. Oh, to save by Breezy Rin. Oreo Monarch kicking it around down the field, taking it down to the side in the left corner. Born Slippy there to corral it instead. 2v1 on Adrock Gravy, falling down, falling around. Born Slippy trying to get a goal here, cannot get the touch, just absolutely slams his car into the wall as he kicks it back to Oreo Monarch. Oreo Monarch looking for a goal here, both players biting. Adrock Gravy hits first. Oreo Monarch looking for a boost, none found as Born Slippy swings it back around. Breezy Rin and Born Slippy or someone else, I don't know, make complete contact as Born Slippy waits for Breezy Rin to bite. He does not. Born Slippy goes around. It's a 180, waiting around the wall.
Is that an FF or?
I mean, I don't know. Yes.
Yeah.
Mercy rule enables 7-1, 142 to play. Moose and King Oreo taking the win there as Gravy's hopes and dreams fall. He's going to be fighting for second place, ladies and gentlemen, as Born Slippy enters the double-digit column. Born Slippy, welcome to the blue booth as we go into our next match.
Thank you.
You're at 10 wins. What do you have to say for yourself?
You know, honestly, this might be a surprise to some people just because of what I do, which is win, but I really didn't expect to win as much as I have. It's been kind of surprising. I can't believe that this is how the tournament has ended up, and so I'm very curious to see how the remaining standings turn out. But overall, it's been fun. It's been good. I've enjoyed it.
It has. As we enter the last two matches here, is everybody in the main menu?
Yeah.
We will go into match 14, looking for a Grand Slam matchup between four fierce competitors here. King Oreo and Gravy enter the team together on the west as Breezy Wren and Ron David enter the east. We're looking for a competitive fight here as all these players duke it out for second place.
What are teams?
You know, real quick before this
Sorry.
game starts, that was a tough loss. It does take away my chance to tie and take it to a tiebreaker. But that's a matchup you got to make up for in the beginning. You know,
What
it's
teams?
Born Slippy and you're on Griffins, right?
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. A battle of titans here for second place. Adrod Gravy holding it, but Breezy Wren has a shot to tie Gravy and go to a second place death match. Ron David and Oreo tied, hoping to break that here. But Born Slippy, a champion, sits atop his lonely throne, sitting in the booth with us as 4 minutes and 20 seconds ticks by. Born Slippy,
Yeah.
how do you feel?
Feel proud of my sponsors, people who believed in me. Wow.
What a shot. What a
Look
shot.
at that. Jacob 17U totally dipping his fucking cock and shaft down Nick Oreo's throat. That didn't feel good for Nick, but very good shot by J17U there. Wow, another good breakaway, but feeling good about my position. It's wild how the tournament turned out, and we'll see how the remainder goes. Very curious to see this match, and I'm excited.
Absolutely, Born Slippy. As we go past the 1 minute played mark into this game with 3:45 to go, Breezy Wren cannot connect there. A dink that we hear. Oreo Monarch and Adrod Gravy playing for pride. Adrod Gravy hoping to hold his second place throne. You know what they say, second's the first loser, but he's hoping to make that reign true as Breezy Wren and Adrod Gravy run into each other or Uncle Ron David run into each other. I'm way off. As the two teammates connect, as Adrod Gravy and Oreo Monarch kick it into the corners. Oreo Monarch hoping for a bump off the wall. He gets it. He drives down. He looks at Uncle Ron. He kicks it to the side, looking for his teammate. Is his teammate there? He never bites. Adrod Gravy kicks it around. Now he's waiting for his teammate. Well, his teammate by before Breezy Wren gets up there. They meet in the air. It kicks to the corner. Breezy Wren grabs the 100 on the way down. Gravy keeping him in play on the offensive angle. Driving in past Ron. Ron kicks it out. Oreo Monarch trying to kick it past Ron. Ron, misses there, and Breezy Wren gets the kick back out. They're playing in this corner. They're playing for possession. Adrod Gravy, just absolute dogfight in this back left corner here as he kicks it out to Oreo Monarch, and he scores. Tie game, 244.
Just too much pressure over that long period of time. Unlucky touch there by Ron, and the defense just crumbles, but very okay start for Pink here. Very strong, very confident. So we will see how the remainder of the game plays out.
Absolutely. Oreo Monarch kicking it back down the field, flipping it. Adrod Gravy kicking it up. kicks it around, trying to take it downtown, over to his teammate, fakes the hit, doesn't work out. Oriole Monarch's going to have to play defense here. Kicks it into the corner, hoping to keep Uncle Ron from getting a score here. Oriole Monarch jumping out, kicking it out. A beautiful touch to try and flip the field once again, but J7U,
Big bump there.
Absolutely. Adrock Gravy said, I don't care. He's trying to kick it out. Oh, and he might just score off of it. Oh, Ron gets there. Both teammates tried to touch it. Neither made it, but it works out in the end as Ron corrals it back and brings it down to the other end of the field. Oriole Monarch sitting in the corner, trying to keep it up. Uncle Ron bumps him into the air. Oriole Monarch just hanging out, waiting as his teammate just has to do all the work.
Wow.
Breezy Rin cannot connect. Under 2 minutes to play. We're looking at a dogfight here, folks. Oriole Monarch trying to get a score. Knocks Breezy Rin out into the side as Uncle Ron David brings it around. Adrock Gravy and Uncle Ron, future teammates, current enemies. Breezy Rin knocks it up into the corner, goes around to the side. Oriole Monarch waiting. Both white teammates waiting here, trying to play it safe, trying to play it slow as Breezy Rin brings it around. He hits it, he stuns it before his teammate can get there. As both white players jump on the ball, this could be a shot for Pink, and Pink cannot make it work as Ron David stops the ball before the momentum carries it into the goal. Breezy Rin kicking it up above Adrock Gravy. Adrock Gravy bites. Uncle Ron David kicks it around. Breezy Rin, tough angle here, tries to spin it around. Oriole Monarch there to save it. Boobs it downfield. Could this be a shot for Oriole Monarch? Not yet, but it could be here. He kicks it up too high, goes to the crossbar. Adrock Gravy trying to score. A beautiful attempt, but not beautiful enough to score. Adrock Gravy trying to come out of the goal. Uncle Ron dribbling the ball, trying to kick it past Oriole Monarch. Does not work. Goes into the corner, coming up the main side. Oriole Monarch driving down. Playing time here, 1 minute to go, hoping to get that final clutch goal that all big Rocket League players dream of. Oriole Monarch driving down with 0 boost, fighting J17U for it. He manages to get it. Adrock Grady swings around. Uncle Ron David kicking it out, looking for his partner to come. His partner had to back off. He's boost hungry as Oriole Monarch kicks it up the wall. It pinches out. It goes to the side. Uncle Ron David's going to have to save it here. Adrock Gravy kicks it into the corner. 35 seconds to go. We're looking at a close game here. Could go into overtime as Breezy Rin misses the corner shot to try and save it. Uncle Ron has got him, though.
Big save by Uncle Ron.
That
Big whip by Gravy. Uncle Ron taking it down.
Oriole Monarch, a huge save. He's a save champion here today. Breezy Rin kicks it out to the corner. Adrock Gravy kicking it up into the goal, avoiding that crossbar shot. Breezy Rin trying to get a strong tire touch. Doesn't work out. He kicks it into the middle. Uncle Ron with 2 seconds to play. What do you got, Oriole Monarch? Oh, Uncle Ron said, I got more. Adrock Gravy, his second shot. It's too hard. It's too high. It is too far. Breezy Rin trying to keep it up. Doesn't work. We have overtime.
Oh. Big clutch there by Uncle Ron David. You just see continuously.
And a stalemate out of the kickoff. Breezy Rin, a chance to score here. Oh, and it doesn't work out. Oriole Monarch comes in with a fierce pounding. Breezy Rin driving back. As both teams try to reset. We're playing offense on the white side. Uncle Ron kicks it out, driving forward. Adrock Gravy kicking it back into the corner. Last time we saw this corner play and this kind of pressure, it did not work out good for Pink team. The only goal they let up all game. Breezy Rin kicking out of the corner. We're looking at this again. This bruiser, this bully ball that Uncle Ron is so good at. Is it going to be his demise? He says no for now. Adrock Gravy kicking it towards the goal. Nobody's there.
Shot.
A beautiful shot. Adrock Gravy. No boost.
Wow.
For Ron.
I mean, you just get boost starved after so long. What can you do when the ball is up in the air on the shot? Can't really do anything.
Cannot. A beautiful play by Oriole Monarch there as he wraps up his night in the premiere. Oreo, you currently sit in third place. You need a loss from Breezy Rin to tie it. How do you feel?
I feel like absolute dog shit. I guess the fucking worm crawled up my ass and was controlling me because I played like a fucking dumbass all day. So just happy to
best of us.
Just happy to be here.
Of course, there's always next year, Oriole Monarch, as we turn our attention to the 15th and final match of the evening. We go nearly back to where we started, where Moose and Breezy Rin team up for the third time, and Ron, David, and Gravy, the openers of the night, team back up to try and dethrone Born Slippy before he can get his 11th win.
I am going to head to bed, guys. Good night.
Oriole Monarch, it's been a pleasure.
Good night. Oh, good night.
What are teams?
Me and you
Adrock
versus
Gravy,
Jacob and Harrison.
Ron, David, Born, Slippy, Breezy, Rin. And we're off for the 15th and final match of the evening. And how does it start? Not good for Gravy and Ron. 2 seconds pass as Breezy Rin takes the only score so far. 2 seconds into the match with 110. The total win.
I was reading
by the
chat.
Team. A 1-0 lead.
What's up, Cerebus? My bad, guys. That's on me. I was reading chat.
Board Slippy looking to just add to this lead. He nearly does it. Hits off the crossbar. With our last match to go, we sit at 440. Looking at our standings, the only way that this can be shaken up is a three-way tie for third place between Oreo, Breezy, and Ron David. Ron David playing for third, not last right now. Born Slippy absolutely lonely at his throne at the top with 10, maybe 11 wins. But a tie here from the pink team. This could be big. Gravy Boat locked into second place.
Camden just to climb up to the booth here. Camden just looking to climb up to the booth in between shots here, but this one's for morale. We know the standings are going to stay pretty well the same, but this one's for me and Ron.
Cerebius, how's your night going, bro?
This could be a phenomenal shakeup to the standings, Gravy. We could see a three-way tie between third place, making no one fourth or fifth. And you know what sounds a lot worse than third, fourth, or fifth? So we're hoping for a three-way tie for Ron David's sake, and a chance to break up and become lonely at third for Breezy Rin. Massive implications for the lower leaderboard in the Premier. Born Slippy says, I don't care about that. Going for his 11th win of the night. 3:57 to play.
I may have goofed there.
Ron was lagging, didn't count.
Ron David, massive lag as we go into our kickoff. Just under 4 minutes to play, 2-1 in favor of the Whites. Breezy Rin and Born Slippy fighting for the ball here as Breezy Rin kicks it to the center and Born Slippy takes a shot. Uncle Ron says, no, sir. Kicks it out to the corner. He has no boost, but he has a lot of dreams. And he gets the 100 as he kicks it out to Adderall Gravy. Go Breezy Rin. You just pass it to Pink. And Ron David going for the shot right past Born Slippy. Doesn't work. Born Slippy following with the ball. So is Ron David. Breezy Rin trying to kick it out. A beautiful shot by Breezy. Kicks it over. Oh, my goodness. That's team play at its finest. 3:27 to go with 2-point lead.
That was disgusting.
We go into 3:27 here. Or Slippy looking to add on. Ron David kicks it out. Not going to happen.
Oh.
That'll work.
And a Ron David score. Three minutes to play. They're fighting. They got heart. The kids got hot. Breezy Rin, Adderall Gravy going for a kickoff here. They kick it into the corner. Breezy Rin going to the far left. Born Slippy chasing, attacking, going for another goal. Oh, and Adderall Gravy says no. He's fighting for pride. He's fighting for Ron. Everybody's fighting for Ron. We want to see Ron succeed. He tries to go for the ground pinch. Born Slippy can't make it connect. Ron David kicking out, a far push by him. Adderall Gravy looking to push in. Both players, oh, and a near whiff by both, but Ron David corrals it, saving it. 2 minutes, nearly 30 seconds to play. We're reaching the halfway point of our final match as Born Slippy drives in, trying to hit it past Adderall Gravy. Uncle Ron David kicks it into the corner. A tactical shot by him. Born Slippy going for the 100, beating Ron to it. Adderall Gravy, another save. He's playing out of his mind today, folks. He kicks it out, going to the far end, trying to tie up this game. He gets a second hit above Breezy Rin. He's looking for Ron to follow it up. In the corner, can't connect. Brutal shot. Has a lot of power. We've talked about those power shots from Ron all night. Breezy Rin says this is Rocket League. A wide open net for Adderall Gravy. He doesn't have the boost to get there. Breezy Rin kicking it up the wall. Ron David having to play defense here. He beats Breezy Rin to it. Adderall, we're circling around. Gets the boost and the ball. Swings it around. A 2v1. And Breezy Rin having to play defense here. And Adderall Gravy just completely drives under the ball. Oreo Monarch leaves the party. His night's over. Uncle Ron David kicking it out. Breezy Rin. We're putting a lot of pressure here in this corner, folks. Adderall Gravy following back in, trying to take the shot here. Breezy Rin saves it. 1:35 to go in this game. Born Slippy, Breezy Rin, 1:35 to play. Just for pride. Adrock Gravy coming back in. They're playing aggressive. Uncle Ron going to try and drive in. Can he make a shot happen? He can, but he can corral the ball. He can try and beat Born Slippy to it as well. A bicycle kick for him. He's fighting Born Slippy. A near roll one, but it's not going to happen. They're just they're scissoring in the corner. Adrock Gravy trying to score over Breezy Rin. Uncle Ron David, he can get up and he can score. And he does. Tie game. 1:15 to go.
Woo!
Could this be our best match of the premiere? A beautiful play by Uncle Ron, playing bully ball, taking out Born
I
Slippy,
just
the premier
put
champion.
my ass in his face. That was amazing.
It was beautiful. Uncle Ron David kicking it to the corner. Breezy Rin flying high, trying to get up there. He lands on top of the ball and he beats it in front of Adrock Gravy. Adrock Gravy and Ron David and Born Slippy just absolutely going at it in the corner. Oh, it might not work out for him though. Oh, he hits it up in front of Breezy Rin. It might not happen. Ron David getting bumped into heaven by Born Slippy. It's getting personal at this point as Breezy Rin takes the goal for the hat trick. A gravy cell, says
What
Ron.
was I supposed to do?
They're up one. Can the team not crumble and bring it to
Yeah,
overtime?
commentators are the only ones talking. I'm in the tournament. I'm last place, Alpha. Alpha, let's get in some CSGO soon, bro.
Adrock Gravy and Breezy Rin pushing in. Gravy taking out to the far corner. Gravy just hoping to play for pride for Ron here. And he's trying to do the same thing Breezy Rin got on him, and it might just happen.
From the depths of hell!
A terrible touch by the goalie.
I have a boner!
Ron David fully chubbed down with 44 seconds to go. Can the pink team win outright without taking it to overtime, or can white fight back? Kickoff between Ron and Slippy goes to the far corner. Breezy taking it up the side, looking to put this one to bed, trying to score off rip right here. He gets a wheel touch. It was a beautiful one to fake out Adrock Gravy, but Ron stays there. 30 seconds to play, staying in the corner. Lots of pressure on this end of the field. Ron David and Breezy Rin spiking it up. Adrock Gravy kicking it over. Oh my goodness, could this be it?
Let's go!
This could be it. Born Slippy, 2 goalie cells in a row. Adrock Gravy benefiting of the terrible goalie play by the premier player.
Oh, it's like I've wanked it 5 times and it's starting to hurt every time I touch it.
Playing for pride at the highest degree. Born Slippy and Uncle Ron going for kickoff again. It's kicking to the corner. Breezy Rin kicking it to the far corner. Uncle Ron going to have to play defense here against Breezy. Breezy with 100 boost trying to kick it up. He gets it over Ron.
Gravy, you fucking idiot!
Save. The teammates are jawing. Everyone's getting involved here on the play and in the commentary booth. It was a beautiful play by the team white as 12 seconds remain.
As you can tell, I know
anyone score
nothing
before
about
the
Rocket
overtime
League either,
period?
bro. I'm trash.
12 seconds to
If
play.
I had any
Adrock
boost,
Gravy and
that
Breezy
wouldn't
Rin
have
going for a kickoff. It kicks out to Ron David. Ron trying to kick it far. Can he score before the game is over? He kicks it to the side. It goes over. Breezy Rin kicking it down. Born Slippy looking to make a move. Kicks it up, hoping his teammate can fly back in. Can he do it? He cannot. Overtime, ladies and gentlemen. The final match of the day and the final overtime of the day. Looking for a Freudian slip there as Adrock Gravy kicks it to the side. It goes over into the far corner. Can he benefit from a third goalie miss by Born Slippy? He cannot as Ron David shoots and Breezy Rin saves. 12 seconds into this overtime period, Breezy Rin knocks it out of the corner wall. Gravy and Uncle Ron playing together, both jump on the ball. We can see them not work together in tandem as Born Slippy takes it around. He beats one player. He's trying to beat another. Adrock Gravy charging down to get back on defense. Uncle Ron fires it back. He gets excited. Breezy Rin trying to take it back in the corner, corralling it, controlling the ball. Uncle Ron firing it past him. Goes past it.
Fuck you!
Breezy Rin can't get past both of them.
Slut!
Adrock Gravy playing defense here. Uncle Ron and Gravy colliding, trying to save this ball on the far middle side of the field. They're playing back into this corner again. We've seen him lose here before. Born Slippy waiting to strike like a snake. He fights it back into the corner. Goes back over. He's looking to score right here. He absolutely gets stuck. No, both pink players can't do it. He's waiting on Breezy Rin. Oh, what are we seeing? No one's touching the ball. What is happening? Over a minute into this overtime period. I have no idea how pink got out of that one alive. And Born Slippy drives down as Adrock Gravy swings it around the side. Breezy Rin kicks it up. Adrock Gravy waiting from the other side.
I need you here,
phenomenal
bro.
touch by Griffin. He's going to need Adrock Gravy to save it from Born Slippy.
Oh
flying
my
in,
God.
and he can't do it. Born Slippy
got
hitting it the way he
place.
started. total domination, firing it into the top far corner of the goal.
Damn.
We watch Ron David fall as he falls to last place. Breezy Rin breaking the tie to go to third. Oriole Monarch falling to fourth. 300 ping for Breezy Rin, but none other than Born Slippy reigns supreme. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the Ron David Rocket League PR team premiere. As I welcome you to the winner's table, we knew from the get-go it would be none other than Born Slippy. Born Slippy.
Fuck!
MVP of the premier tournament.
God damn it.
Winner of all, alone on his throne.
I put my heart and soul into that.
No one else besides me could have done that. That performance was one of a kind.
Ladies and gentlemen, as I welcome you back into the solo booth, this was the Ron David PR team premiere in Rocket League. We thank you all for joining us. Just
He
to
did win
reiterate,
because of the
Born
Coors
Slippy
Banquet shirt, bro.
alone
He
at the
also won
top.
because he
Grady
surged.
That's
coming in
right.
with 7 wins in second place. Breezy Rin coming in third with 5 wins. King Oreo at 4, and Ron David with 3. As I take you to everybody in the premiere, we say thank you for your time.
That
We wave
was
goodbye.
that was gay. That was I. What? Nick's a troll.
Graves, I was very impressed by your gameplay. And you, Griffin.
Thanks.
Good shit, everybody.
Harrison, you're an op.
Sorry. All right. I gotta take this pin off.
Dude, this
yeah,
was so hot. I wore the bathrobe, and it is. I'm boiling.
Good stream,
I'm sweating
Alpha.
so
Let's
bad.
play
You
some
think you're hot.
Counter-Strike,
You think
big
you're
dog. Let's
hot.
do it.
I'm in a full suit.
I'll hit you
I'm
up.
in a
Camden,
full
I've been-
suit.